I specifically only do things that are god awful boring, like bone chillingly boring that like are impossible to like. Dude, I swear to God, it's like fucking reading company balance sheets and income statements.
I've seen it. It's true. He's not lying. Heart of Jordan, I think, right?
Yeah.
That Elijah guy.
Yep.
That guy's band, I think.
Elijah White.
Yep, his band. I know it.
Skin mask, abducted her out of the woods.
Yeah.
And we stuffed her in a cage and then drug her out on our table, tied her down, disemboweled her, ripped her eyes out, and then cut her head off.
Yeah, well,
Horrible things to this nice girl.
It's like kind of gangly. So
kind of gangly.
Yeah, I got arrested in that town once, and they were really sweet. They were nice cops.
Very
Yeah,
nice.
I don't know what it was. I didn't get shot. I don't know.
Yeah,
So you had a toilet in there?
Yeah, it was pretty sweet.
Did you poop?
I did.
I would.
I was shy. I'm a very shy pooper, so I'm not good at anything else.
I literally left it all on the stage.
Yeah.
Or we go to like Sebring or something. Once.
It's honestly not that bad of a town. I mean, what's the service that usually people do donate money for? Like for like, you know, if you like owe a lot or whatever, you can usually. Oh yeah. I can.
Dude, I'm high as fuck, dude. I hadn't smoked in like a week. Man, have you ever seen me at a show? $12 old fashions in the bathroom.
Old
Hit
fashions.
me up. There's no whiskey involved with that. I had to undercut our bass player. He was charging $15 a pop. Rich bitch. Rode up at a new job for that one. So he was like, oh, it won't fit. I was like, oh, you should spit on it. And they're like, that's offensive.
That's offensive.
Well, it's not my fault I have Asperger's. Fuck you. I just say shit, dude. I don't know. I'm here for a good time, not a long one. Suck it. He's like, oh, and I'm standing there. I'm like Scotty, and he's just still having this episode, dude. Yeah. I do want to get squished if I die.
That's how you want to die?
Yeah. I don't want
getting squished.
I want to get hamburger. Specifically, like you know, you want to like.
So you want from both ends?
ViralDeath.com. I want to get on there.
Just both sides.
I want 13-year-olds trying to jerk off to gore on the internet to lose their boner when they see my mangled corpse. And that would honestly just be the best way to go, I think. What about you? How do you want to fucking die, Kyle?
Oh my god. You want your head chopped off.
Yeah.
You wouldn't mind that.
Quick no, it'd probably be like, yeah, quick. I don't really have a lot of hang-ups on what I'm going to look like after I'm dead. So if I ever committed suicide, it'd probably be a mess. If somebody that I did not like would have to clean up, preferably.
That's so good. Fucking, can you imagine a flat earth? Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
Who did the
A lovely tale of how every metalhead meets. I was wearing an Amon Amarth shirt, and he was wearing like a Cannibal Corpse shirt or something, and we're like over there, middle of fucking nowhere. There's like 6 churches, a speedway, and 3 meth labs. Like this whole fucking town. What the fuck? What is this, middle school? We just skipping me? What's going on
No,
here?
I passed it to you.
Yeah, I gave it to him.
And then he passed it to me, right?
Yeah, it's been the whole time.
I just got, it's on camera. I just got fucking skipped in the roto, all right? Can we review the footage?
There will be a review.
Reading books.
We'll be
all
at
the
practice,
time.
and I'll be like yelling about murdering someone in a microphone. And then Lee will be like, in 1946, Poland had some really interesting tax laws. And I'm like, you're going to see some butt jiggling. And guess what? You're 12. That is more than enough. That is more than it takes.
Just gotta close your eyes and listen to the talk sex. Like clearly
questions. You'd be like, grab your dildo and just work it this way. Just work yourself up, honey. It's gonna be okay.
Like I said, I'm being the coldest day of the fucking year.
That's what I mean. You run into that situation. There's no squirrels. It's cold as fuck. You might as well have a dude.
I think do you know anything about like sea shanties?
Sea shanties.
Sea shanties.
Cheers.
Skull.
Cheers.
If I get into whiskey, dude, it's fucking done.
If I get into whiskey, it's Tuesday.
It's fucking bullshit.
Fuck you.
Yeah, the biggest thing that probably warps our mind towards sex in today's culture is probably that there's like a shame around it and that we don't talk about it. It's the thing that everybody does, but like for some reason we're not supposed to talk about it in public.
Bring it over here, Roach Daddy.
There you go. Oh shit!
It's not even my birthday.
Oh shit.
Yes.
Tell me, Daddy Kyle.
Tell me.
What?
You said you forgot your beer.
I forgot my beer.
Would you like one?
I'm all right. I got Old Faithful here.
You got Old Faithful, huh?
Yeah.
The old Jameson,
Need
huh?
to take a break from that like halfway through.
Take a break, huh?
We'll see. I get really nervous for these, so I'm probably gonna throw up in here and freak out and shit my pants. It's gonna be a great
It'll
time.
be like Jersey Shore, Taylor Shore.
Yeah, dude.
Taylor Shore?
Yeah.
Nice. Nice. I'm down with that. That's what we'll just call the episode, Taylor Shore. It's just him drinking copious amounts of Jameson. While you just get more and more caffeinated.
Yeah.
Dude, most of us, it's what we do is coffee.
Coffee?
Yeah. It's coffee
Yeah.
and weed.
Coffee and weed. It's
Yeah.
like an upper and a downer.
All at
Yeah.
once.
Like just defeats the purpose.
It's like a tame version of like the 80s, you know, like fucking do heroin.
It's like getting tired and getting heart palpitations at the same time.
oh, come on, weed. Kick in, weed. Damn it.
We like half a bag of edibles and go to the gym sometimes and run like a 4K
Yeah.
or 5K. Yeah.
Jesus. I haven't really ate a lot of edibles. Not really.
The fuck you up.
I've been on an edibles kick actually.
Have you?
I haven't smoked. I haven't had a cigarette in like a week or two. Haven't smoked any bud or anything in a week or two.
Oh, you're about to get really fucked up.
Yeah, yeah.
No, we ate an edible. I think. Well, I always had like the suckers and like hard candies and shit. And
Oh yeah.
like I never really felt much, but we had a couple gummies that her mom gave us when we went hiking.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so we got all the way to this beach, and we're the only ones. I didn't see anybody else the whole time we were out there hiking. So we're on this beach. So we set up camp there on this beach, put the hammock up. We're like, all right, it's time for a smoke a doob. So we smoked a doob, and then I'm like, oh wait, we had those gummies.
Oh shit.
So then we ate a gummy. And then I was just like sitting on this hammock, like noodled out. I'm like, just, whoa.
Yeah. Oh dude.
I'm glad we got camp all set up.
I like to fucking I like to push it and see how much like I can take at once. We get all the dispensaries and shit nowadays, which is fucking sweet.
Yeah.
I've been doing they had like a deal, it's like buy one get one, so I bought like fucking 8 packages of these gummies, dude. And trying not to smoke cigarettes, and I'm a fucking smoker, So all week I just been fucking pounding these gummies. I could do like 75 milligrams, 100 tops. I'm fucking drooling on myself,
Jesus.
I don't want to have a cigarette when I'm like that though, so it's kind of cool,
So you're like, to get me to not smoke, I'm just going to drool.
Yeah, I gotta get real fucked up and then just hyper focus on video games. And I've done nothing but eat weed gummies and play Civilization for a week and a half. It's pretty great.
Jesus. I don't know. It's be hard to quit smoking. I've thought about it too. I'm like, shit, I should. I always said when I was younger, I was like, when I'm 30, that's when I'm gonna quit. Nope.
I always did the same thing.
I was like, nope,
I
not ready yet.
when I quit, I managed to quit like pretty quick within the course of maybe a couple of months. I just vaped, stepped on my nicotine intake, gradually, and then I finally chose a weekend, and I probably bought an ounce, and I just pre-rolled a bunch of joints.
Right.
And every time I wanted a cigarette, I smoked a joint, and I slept through like 3 days of like the cravings.
Right.
And after that, it was honestly like just completely uphill from there.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what they say is like this that first like week or whatever. It's like, but a lot of it's habit too.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah,
absolutely.
Totally.
You driving or something, you immediately like.
I probably smoked 2 to 3 packs of cigarettes a day.
This
Holy
fucking guy,
shit.
he rolled his
Holy
cigarettes.
shit.
He'd be
rollies.
rolling.
Yeah.
And he'd fucking chain smoke them.
Holy fuck.
Be mad as shit the whole time, too, dude.
Just mad as fuck. Yeah, dude. I'm not even at a pack a day since I started smoking.
That's good.
I haven't gotten to like full packs unless we're like drinking, going out to the bar or something like that.
I've always been a
then
half a
it's
pack.
like,
Half a pack a day.
half a pack.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I justify it in my head that way.
Yeah. Not too bad.
Here I am voicing my justification.
Well, you
Like,
quit-
I
you
haven't
quit
gotten
smoking.
to a pack a day.
You quit smoking for health and then get hit by a fucking train tomorrow, you know? Like,
It's true. Or, have your guts, slowly entrailed from your stomach, like maybe a possible music video that's coming
fuck
out
yeah.
soon.
Yeah.
So tell me about that. Tell me about you released your last music video, which was awesome. So you're like, fuck yeah, we're doing another one. Same people, Abstract, right?
Abstract Eclipse
Eclipse.
Productions. I will jerk them off on your podcast all day long.
So tell me about it. So what's going on? What's the premise?
Well, we got Jeff King doing it, who is the guitar player for Sleepless Malice, and great fucking dude. I love that guy. He's been doing really good. He started doing videos. What was it, last summer? Started getting serious about it.
Actually, probably a little bit after that. Actually, he hasn't even been doing this for a full year yet.
Yeah, he fucking quit his job and said, "I want to make
Wow.
videos. I want to do it."
Took the leap.
And he's been putting the work in, and he just made it. He got a fucking job doing commercials for
A bank in Jackson,
fucking
actually.
America
Really?
One Bank or some shit. He's doing went from filming us in the woods, fucking doing death metal, and now he's like doing bank commercials.
Wow.
So fucking good
He's
for
got
him.
a salary job. I think
So
he's got to
after-
do 10 commercials a year.
So
Actually.
this was after your guys' music video that you
Yep.
landed this job?
Yep.
Wow. I mean, that was a really nicely done quality
Yeah.
music video.
Yeah, he did a couple of other bands. Silence had a video with him. Obviously, they did a Sleepless Malice video. I think Arsenic Tea Party. He did. That was his first video, actually. And after that, our local little town, Lapeer, he did a couple commercials for, and boom.
They're doing
Boom.
Heart of Jordan, I think, right?
Yeah.
That Elijah guy,
Yeah,
that guy's
White,
band, I think.
Elijah White.
Yep, his band. I know that he's working with Abstract Eclipse, and then they did another one. He's getting around, which is fucking awesome.
Yeah, well, that's what it takes. That's what I mean. So I was like, oh, so after that video, then he got. I mean, because it doesn't. Who cares what the content is as long as it's good?
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like you can make a fucking pretty commercial for
Right.
a fucking bank.
I mean, he's,
You know what I mean?
He's
It's probably
super,
a hell of a lot easier.
yeah.
yeah. He's super creative, and I think we'll definitely be using him a lot in the future. For this video, he really pushed us to kind of get a narrative together instead of just us playing like in the woods or us playing in a room or whatever.
Right.
And I personally was a little bit nervous about like making that not look really corny, but we actually just shot that narrative. I think it was just last weekend. And it went amazing. The entire premise is basically somebody abducting somebody.
It's murder.
It's murder.
Which in this case was this actress Elizabeth, and our drummer actually played the serial killer. He put on like this gnarly skin mask, abducted her out of the woods,
Yeah.
and we stuffed her in a cage and then drug her out on our table, tied her down, disemboweled her, ripped her eyes out, and then cut her head off.
Yeah. Well, there you
Horrible
go.
things to this nice girl. Poor Gary.
Jeez. So did you guys have like any part like in that whole process? Were any of you like make a guest appearance in some
Uh,
of that, or no?
It was just our drummer
Just the
and
drummer?
yeah,
Well,
me
your
and
drummer, like he's been the one that's been wearing face paint since the
He's
beginning.
the scariest
yeah,
one,
since
so we
middle
let him do it.
school.
Yeah.
Plus, fucking, he's been doing haunted houses and stuff for over a decade, I would say, just like
Right.
local haunted houses around the pier, and like that's his whole thing. Actually, I saw a picture of some of his haunted house get up, and we were gonna find somebody else to like fit the other actor role.
Right.
And I saw some of his pictures from a haunted house like 5-6 years ago, and I was like, yeah, it's gonna be you.
Yeah, why not?
Plus, he's like super skinny and just like kind of gangly. So
Kind of gangly.
Roll Hills have eyes looking with that like latex mask that he made for
yeah.
it.
I swear to God, when you see him like hunched over, all fucking skinny, like it is creepy.
Yeah, it's like you're waiting for him to bend back.
Yeah,
or
he's
to
a
start
scary
walking
dude.
Like that.
He wanted to come to this, but there's no way I'd ever put him in front of a $400 microphone attached to the internet. No fucking way.
Oh shit.
Love you, Steve. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, I don't even have. I don't even have barely enough equipment for 2 people, 2 guests, let alone 3. Shit.
Oh shit, I got a house full of microphones. We could have
House
made it
full
work.
of microphones.
Yep.
Cameras too.
Not really, unfortunately. Eventually, I spent all my money on recording stuff. Getting to
Yeah.
the camera.
Yeah. Well, that's what I started out with too. I ended up having a bunch of gear. I'm just like to start this from recording. 'Cause that's why I started out like recording drums, and I was like, "Fuck, I need all these drum mics." So I got the Audix, the D6 kick, and the D4 for the lower toms. The D2s.
I got that kit.
You got that one?
Yep.
Yeah, it was like $600 or something like
Yep.
that for all of them.
I did them all like individually at the time. I
Oh, you
think.
did?
But yeah, like I had to get 2 D4s because the 2 floor toms on our kit, and then the D2s for the rack toms. Then we used Audix i5s for the snare. All that's really, really good stuff.
And this must be from like previous bands, right?
What? My mics?
Yeah, for recording drums.
Nope, they were for us. We recorded.
So when you record your album, does he play? He plays an acoustic kit.
He did until the last couple of recordings that I've done at my house because I live in town and I don't think that we could get away with fucking an 8-hour drum recording day.
Right.
Well, I don't think my neighbors would let me. I should say. So,
I mean, you always got to compete with that shit.
yeah.
When you're trying to do it all yourself.
Fuck the neighbors.
Yeah.
I lucked out because the neighbors next door to me, it's abandoned. I don't know. Nobody lives there
Yeah.
in this house, and then the other is apartments.
So it's cool if I post up.
Yeah, I'm surprised nobody has. I was like, Jesus, they're still dropping them off mail and shit there. I'm like, what the hell? Somebody just comes and collects it every now and then. You know, weird. But I actually did go to court for noise pollution when I was younger.
Oh shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
For
the
band practice?
Yeah, I had the cops called on me. This is back in Bay City when I lived in Bay City.
Oh, shit.
And I had the cops called on me. I think it was a total of like 20 times or something.
For rocking?
Yeah. The next door neighbor.
What band were you in Bay City?
Well, for this band, it was just a garage band. We never played a show, but the band in Bay City we played shows with Stereotype with Jordan Delgado.
Oh, okay. Yep.
So, but yeah, I had the last time it was some bitch cop that came, fucking all trying to prove something. She's like, "No, we're done coming here. Like, you know, you're gonna go to court over this or something." I'm like, "Whatever." So yeah, I ended up having to go. Noise pollution and disorderly conduct.
We
Did you serve time?
No. Are you kidding me? He's like, he agreed. He's like, only two or three of the times were, you know, before 10 o'clock or after 10 o'clock. All the rest of them were like 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah.
we got cops called on us before Taylor was even in the band at one of our places in downtown Lapeer, like 2 blocks away from where I live now, and the cops are actually really cool, surprisingly.
Yeah. They just show up, be like, just quiet it down, or
Yeah, I was kind of scared as shit because they kind of startled me because my back was to the door they came in. So I just like turned around, like Steve was kind of like notioned over, you know, hey, somebody.
Yeah.
Turned around and all of a sudden there's cops right there.
Yeah, I got arrested in that town once, and they were really sweet. They were nice
They were
cops.
very
Yeah,
nice.
I don't know what it was. I didn't get shot. I don't know.
Yeah, they blasted our music, taking them to jail.
They did. That's a true story.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's so he just played because he knew like what I mean. You were right, get right out or what?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah. I was in county for a couple hours.
A couple hours.
Yeah, it was scary. I'm soft.
It was scary.
I'm soft and pretty. I don't ever want to go back in. I had to poop. The lady cop saw me. It was embarrassing. I'll never do anything illegal ever again.
Damn it.
And everybody
Scared
on the
straight.
pier's probably in there for
Scared
heroin.
straight. Yeah. I had to poop. That'd be the fucking
Yeah,
worst,
dude,
dude.
it
You
was.
just get there, you're like, fuck, I gotta shit. Oh, and then did they have like the community one right there in there, right? Or
Yeah, I had
no?
my own
Like,
little cell, but it wasn't like a wall or nothing.
did?
And
For 2 hours? They gave you a
was
cell?
like
It wasn't a
little
holding tank?
Yeah, it was like a holding cell. But it
Like
was,
single?
it was just
Nobody
me
else
in
could go
there,
in there?
yeah.
Is it because of COVID?
yeah, they were like, this guy's a fucking
Oh, it was
pussy. We better
before
not
that.
put him in there with anyone else. He'll get his ass beat. So,
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah, just throw him in his own.
Yeah.
So you had a toilet in there.
Yeah, it was pretty sweet.
Did you poop?
I did.
I would have too.
I was shy. I'm a very shy pooper. So it took
I'm a shy peer.
I had to like
if I gotta poop, I'll poop.
I had to like sit there and like think about it for a little while. I was like, oh man, I think I gotta go, but I'm in
Can
fucking
anybody
jail.
see you from there? Or like, did
Oh,
you-
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So they knew you were pooping.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I
That's why
was
you gotta
scared.
That's why you're
assert your
shy.
dominance and make eye contact.
I was scared
Like,
she was-
stare him in the eye.
Just
like,
stare him the
She
whole
was trying
time
to look
you're
at my
pooping.
hog, man. I'm like, whoa,
Whoa.
lady, whoa,
Whoa.
whoa.
Hey.
And that's I'm from like the thumb, like middle of fucking nowhere. So like, it was like, I'm not your cousin, lady. Quit looking at
Quit
me like that.
looking-
Yeah,
We're not related.
yeah.
Why is this happening?
No, no.
Oh. Yeah, man. I don't know. That reminds me though, when we got busted in a school, we were exploring this abandoned school and it had power, and we got busted there, and had to go through the whole bullshit, get arrested, detained, put in the back of the cop car, go through all the bullshit, and then I say my car with my wallet's over on the other side of the property, so we start driving, and then the other cop, there's two of them, he's like, so what is your guys' name or whatever? And he starts looking us up on
Oh, no
YouTube and shit. He goes to our YouTube channel
Oh,
and he's
hell
like,
yeah.
oh yeah, I see what you guys are doing.
That's basically what happened to me. Fucking, I had a Pestilent Age flyer in my pocket, and he's like, well, what's this? And was
Dude,
like,
I swear to God, they
Well,
just do that shit to fuck with you
it's like,
sometimes.
I'm gonna
man.
learn you today, mister. So I can't go
learn you.
30 seconds without being like, yeah, I'm in a band.
Yeah, man.
I'm in a fucking band. It's my entire personality. Fucking.
It's a band.
I'm not good at anything else.
I literally left it all on the stage. There's nothing here.
Well, it was funny because we had just dropped. What was it? It was like Stalingrad and heroin. We had a song about heroin, and I'm not even on that song. It's him on vocals on that one. It was before I joined, and the cop looked us up on YouTube, and that was the first thing that comes up was "Heroin" by Pestilent Age. And he was like, "Oh, you guys write songs about heroin?" It's like, whoa! I was like, I'm not even on that song. Don't associate me with those clowns.
Don't associate.
It's because we're fucking in Lapeer County. Everybody in our county is like overdosing on heroin.
Oh,
Pretty much.
Jesse, can you click on that fan? Yeah. So the cameras will get fucked. Yeah. I don't know. So Lapeer is, you're saying it's like just, I don't think I've ever been to the fucking Lapeer.
Don't.
There's not a lot there.
Don't
I never
go
really
there.
traveled that far out. We go to like
Been there
Sebring or
once.
something.
It's
Once?
honestly not that bad of a town. I mean,
I went to a
people
show
there
at the
party.
440 before it closed.
I was running sound there.
Okay, I saw Bury the Silence and Forsyth Falls and a few other bands there.
Yeah, you probably saw my old band Execrate there. It was me and Jeff King that would book shows there. Actually, the guy that's doing our music videos.
Abstract Eclipse Productions.
Yeah.
Check them out. Check them out. I love you, Jeffy, baby. He does free vocal cover videos for me, so
Well,
gotta whack him off.
yeah.
Yeah.
Nice flex.
Yeah.
I swear, man, if you want like artistic OnlyFans content or fucking
Yeah.
commercials for your business, he does it all.
He does. He does.
Artistic OnlyFans.
Yeah.
We were talking about that the other day on the podcast, with how OnlyFans was originally created just for like artists, like
Yeah.
painters and, music, bands, I guess. I mean, but for art. It wasn't just for titties, you know what I mean? And then that ended up taking it over, and
Them
the guy
damn
was kind of like
titties.
pissed. So like, I guess the actual like owner of it, he's like encourages like people to use it for other stuff other than that, so it can lose that reputation.
Well, what the fuck? What's the service that usually people do donate money for? Like for if you like Ola a lot or whatever, you can usually donate extra money on some other site to get like access to cool stuff.
Patron or something.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that?
Patreon. Yep.
Yeah, so it's just supposed to be like another one of those. But
You
it's
can
got
put your
used for
dick on
porn.
Patreon.
Yeah,
I'm sure you probably could,
Oh, yeah.
right? I would imagine so. I mean, it's just bonus content is most of what it's used for. Because there's
Boner
a
content.
boner content, exactly. Yeah, I pay for one podcast just so I can get the extra amount of other episodes and stuff, and you can. Why couldn't you just put anything on there? Dude?
Right.
Why not? I don't think it's like limited to just like audio. It's like pictures and videos.
If I was
and
talented, I
pics
would
and-
put something on there, but here we are.
Here we are. Yeah.
I thought I turned all this shit down.
Yeah. What the hell? We got phones.
Jesus
going
fucking
on.
Christ.
I'm surprised it's not.
Sorry,
going-
this is amateur hour.
I'm surprised it's not fucking with the mic.
Oh yeah. I can throw that outside actually. That'll do that with my guitar sometimes because it's not a grounded cable.
It's not a grounded cable. Yeah.
Sorry, talking like I'm from Minnesota.
It's not a grounded cable,
Oh, yeah, there,
Oh,
bud.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, there, bud.
You gotta ground them.
Oh, yeah.
That's the problem. Half my plugs got the ground pulled out.
Hold out there, bud.
I can't fit it in this plug. Oh, fuck it. Pull the ground out. Why? You don't need it. You don't fucking
My
need
guitar
it.
amps like that.
It's got the ground pulled out.
Yeah.
Dude, it's you always would come across that, especially
It's
in old
sweet.
homes where they just got the 2-prong.
Yeah.
Fuck. Like every plug upstairs on the very top floor is like all 2-prong.
Yeah, I hate that shit with Michigan houses. It's always downtown areas too, because those are the oldest.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
half
this
of the
was like
piers like that.
1923 or 26. One of those. That's when it was built.
This
like-
house?
Yeah.
Whoa, man.
It's like
Yeah.
newspapers
It's
and
like
hay,
really
for-
old.
It's like really old, dude.
Dude, I'm high as fuck, dude. I hadn't smoked in like a week.
Yeah.
You're right.
You were
Oh,
right.
jeez.
You
Oh,
were right.
jeez.
Who was right? Yeah. I don't know.
Thought that was a Dio poster, but it's Dr. Dre.
No, it's Dr. Dre.
Dr. Dio.
You guys listen to rap?
No.
I do actually.
Do you?
Yep. Actually, Dr. Dre, mostly West Coast. Dr. Dre, Tupac. I like Esham too. Actually,
West Side Connect.
yeah. I like Tech Nine, King Gordy, which
Yeah.
it's almost like
Hobson.
I do like some Hobson.
Yeah.
I've never delved super deep into him actually.
No?
Nope.
You should.
But I love rap, especially a lot of underground rap.
Yeah, that's what I've been getting into more lately. Is like just find one and then you kind of like search around on it and you like more like that style. Mm-hmm. And then you're like, wow, I didn't even know about any of these people. But it's the same thing with metal bands.
Right.
More
Yeah,
people would do that.
I go through like subgenre phases where I just kind of dive down into like a deep like YouTube hole or whatever, to find new
Right.
artists.
Dude, diving down in a YouTube hole sometimes is like fucking, whoa, where did I end up?
Yeah, I've done that too.
Do you ever like go through your YouTube analytics and see what your videos recommended on?
No, actually,
No,
Dude, you
man.
haven't
I don't think
done
I've
that?
ever done that.
You need to do it
You
because
need to
like
show me how
mine will be on like some weird ass shit. Like I don't just I
I've
can't
never-
give you a solid example right now, but it's just weird stuff. Or it'll be like a commercial or just something from like another country, and I can't even understand anything. Like it shows you where your video is being recommended. You ever done that, Jesse?
I don't think I know how to. I have to
Yeah,
on
I've-
YouTube. I don't
Yeah.
know.
All of
Yeah.
my analytics, like I can get to like how long people listen to your videos for,
Right,
like
right. It's
what
in
country
there.
they're coming from. Yeah, I'll
It's
have to
in
dive
those
into that.
analytics. Yeah, I can show you what we'll forget by the end of this. but
Sounds
yeah.
like a liberal hoax to me.
dude. It's fucking cool, man. It shows you a lot. And then you got the male and female demographic, obviously.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
see
We're
that.
like 90% male.
really?
Yeah. Everybody that listens to us is from like Southeast Asia
It's all like fat guys in
or like
Greece.
Brazil or Mexico. Yeah.
We do good in Greece.
Yeah.
Greeks like us.
We do like a lot of the merch that I send out like is always from like fucking Poland, which is awesome. Like I'm totally honored to send something that like far across the world, but it's just kind of odd like where a lot of people like Eastern Europeans for some reason like this band.
Really? So you
At least
guys
somebody fucking does.
yeah, right.
It's like
that's
Polish,
cool, though.
Russian, like quite a bit.
Yeah. So how many listeners are you getting over there? Do you think? I mean, shit, because like when we were in Death Abides, we'd get like 2 in like Spain or something. And I'm like, what? We had like 2 listeners in
We get
Spain, dude.
We
Like,
get
what?
at least 3.
At least
At
3.
least
Yeah.
3.
When we actually just released the Unwavering Futility EP, we actually for like the first time really got like a lot of like where we're getting hundreds of listeners like every other day or whatever.
That's nice.
So I was surprised because
Yeah.
we haven't done a release that did that well. Actually, our analytics for that were actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Our sales for that were actually pretty good too.
Well, that's always nice.
Yeah,
Because we all know how fucking hard it is to fucking sell shit.
yeah,
You know?
dude. T-shirts, man. People like that. If you especially can get newer T-shirts in, often or when you push T-shirts with the releases, people
Yeah,
are
dude.
into
We
it.
we had plans that we were gonna, do like a T-shirt almost. We're gonna like pick 5 songs or like 4 songs and do a T-shirt for each song. Kind of like its own exclusive thing. And
Oh hell yeah.
yeah, you got to come up with ideas, keep shit fresh. You find that niche group of people that'll fucking spend the money
Right.
instead of showing up. It's like, yeah, I'm glad you got the ones that'll show up to the bar and have a couple bucks for beer, but they ain't got money to buy your merch. But they're filling the fucking crowd, and it's like I always cared more about just show up, show up for the
always-
fucking show.
we always
You don't
make that
buy
joke.
shit, whatever.
A lot of times we'll do pretty decent at shows, and some of the shows that we sell like the most merch at are like the shows that would kind of surprise you.
Yeah.
Or we've had like people buy like every single thing that we've sold before, which is weird.
Oh, like come up and buy one of each.
Yeah,
then
they're like,
item
I'll
on
take
table."
one of everything. How much is it? I'm like, whoa, are you
Damn.
sure? Like, you probably shouldn't tell that to somebody that's gonna buy all your stuff. But
Right.
you are kind of taken aback. Like,
Where
are
was
you
that at?
positive?
Do you remember?
That's happened at the Diesel. That's
Okay.
happened at Bay City. It was the Sawmill.
Oh, the Sawmill?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
That was our very first show, and that we like filled that place up. It was a good lineup, though. It was us, Pestilent Age, Hikori,
Corey.
Jordan's band at the time that had just come out at like circa 2016. Jordan Milano.
Jordan Molina? Oh, that
Molina.
would have been Dunwich Horror.
Yeah.
Done
John
that.
Witch.
Shout out to Molina,
Yeah.
my lizard waifu's buddy.
Isn't he
He's
isn't
a
he vocals for
crocophile.
Exploding Zombies now? Or
He
what
does.
was
He does.
Yeah.
And he
Wait, what?
yeah, and he was doing vocals for Hikori.
Wait, what?
I literally talk to that guy regularly. There's no way I don't know this.
He was at least,
Yeah, I thought he was.
I know he covered in Hikori for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
he
Everybody's
came-
been
yeah,
in
and he's
Hikori.
doing
It's been around for like 25 years.
He's
Well, probably
doing
not that long,
Crocophile now.
They have, dude. They were the ones that got us our first show at that band I was in Bay City, Stereotype. They got us
Okay,
our first show
yeah.
at BMO's.
Yeah. I played
yeah.
BMO's quite a bit.
Oh, hell yeah.
I love BMO's actually.
Me too. That was like my favorite place.
Yeah.
Just
Dude,
I don't
like
it's a
little
comfy
holes in the
bar.
wall.
It's a comfy bar.
We got to play there,
Never
dude. It's
been there.
good.
Yeah. You gotta play there. It's just a comfy bar. I don't know. Stage is like at least it's a little raised off the ground, but
When we were recording Medieval Holocaust at Kyle Langley's house, that was in a little nowhere town called Fairgrove, we would go out to BMO's just on like Saturday nights or Friday nights when we were up there after we got done recording.
yeah.
It was always an amazing atmosphere. It didn't matter. We'd go up to like pop punk shows and stuff, and it was good.
Then they added the little fucking tent thing in the back now. Have you been there since then?
Yeah.
And then it would connect over to the garage or some shit.
They got
that
a
was
handy
back
tent?
there. Yeah, basically. I mean, it's got
Best
a
kind
little
of tent.
corner over there. It's got Taylor's Corner. Right?
Right.
It's like it's a little neon
Yeah, dude.
blinking sign. It's like, ding,
Yeah,
ding.
man. If you ever seen me at a show, $12 old fashions in the bathroom.
Old
Hit
fashions.
me up. There's no whiskey involved with that. It's just sexual favors.
$12 old fashions.
Well, that's a great price.
That is.
I had to undercut our bass player. He was charging 15 a pop. I'm like, you rich bitch.
You rich bitch.
He's got
That's
them big
funny.
veiny hands though. No one was going for it.
Yeah, those big,
Those are intimidating.
He's the bass player. He's got some calluses built up, so it's just a little too rough.
Not from playing fucking bass, but
was
practice
no
your
amount.
shit. Jesus Christ.
There's no amount of lotion or lube that was gonna fix that. I told somebody at work today to throw some lube on it because it wouldn't fit. Yeah, it was funny because he'd moved this whole office structure. Right, this thing's like 12 foot. Well, the doorway was 12 foot, and the thing was 12.7 inches. The fucker didn't measure it. He didn't measure the door before they transported this thing on a truck all the way over there from one of the other buildings.
Did you try spitting
It's
on
like
it?
a half a mile away. That's what I said. I
You gotta
said,
spit on it,
just
yeah.
throw some lube on it, man.
There you
Get
go,
in there.
yeah.
He was pissed.
I got wrote up at a new job for that one. So
You
they're like,
did?
oh, it won't fit. I was like, oh, you should spit on it. And they're like, that's offensive.
That's offensive.
Well, it's not my fault I have Asperger's. Fuck you. I just say shit, dude. I don't know. I'm here for a good time, not a long one. Suck it.
Yeah, for real.
Fuckers.
Be yourself, Right?
Right.
Right?
Right.
Right.
How long did you live in Bay City? Because I was up in Bay City like all the time.
I lived in Bay City. I moved there when I was a freshman. So, like, I don't know, 15 or whatever. And then I moved, what is it, like 6 years ago now? When we were doing Stereotype, that was 2013, 2014. And then it was like the year after that, we moved because the band broke up. I was like, I have nothing else holding me down here now. We need to move over here where there's better jobs.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's why we booked. So yeah, until about 2015.
Yeah, the west side of Michigan is definitely like hopping a lot more
Yeah,
than
I
the
feel
east
that,
side.
dude. I grew up in the fucking thumb, dude, middle of nowhere.
Yeah, dude.
Jesus. Fuck.
I
dude.
was working in fucking janitorial in Bay City for $8 an hour before I left. I moved here just at some factory that I worked at for one day, and I was making $4 more an hour right away. And then my wife freaked out. She's like, "You can't just quit. We just moved over here. What are we gonna do?" I was like, "Don't worry, I'll have another job tomorrow." And I had another job the next day.
Fuck yeah. There you go.
Like, just
That's
get
ballsy. That's like one
Yeah.
of those, like, this could go either way. Like,
No, I knew I'd get one, because my brothers have done it too. I'm like, fuck, my one brother, he's probably worked at every temp agency there is here. Like, he's tried them all out, every single job. I bet. One of those job hoppers, man.
that's how I am.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm a fucking loser. I can't hold a job.
You just get bored easily.
Yeah, like I said.
You're not gonna
I
hold this
like
one out.
Fucking Asperger's and ADHD and shit and fucking. Oh man.
He'll be
I
like,
get so
man,
sick
I'm
of
getting
shit."
done. I'm getting sick of this job. I'm probably just gonna get another. you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's-
Yeah.
But you'll quit first.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Probably yell at the boss first too.
Yeah, we're gonna quit first.
I'm a
then I'll have
horrible
full
employee.
time to look for a job.
I am a
You don't see how
horrible-
it is, honey.
Horrible employee.
So you're not
Just
gonna hold this one out,
awful.
man?
No, I probably
You
will.
don't like the
I
high
probably
low.
will. No, I think
the
this
cleaning toilets.
this new job I got is probably the closest to something I want to keep.
Right.
One of my best friends is my boss. He lets me fucking get away with murder.
Well,
So
yeah,
that's
there
cool.
You go, dude.
That's cool. And fucking get to drive a high-low and scrub toilets and shit. So it's pretty all right.
Yeah, you get paid more when you do the high low.
Oh yeah.
So you're like,
Yep.
give me the high low.
Yep.
Oh,
Dude,
somebody call in today?
Yep.
Sweet.
Oh, the one guy, he's probably gonna fucking croak when we start back up. I'm laid off right now. This motherfucker, last day of work we had, I watched this man have a fucking heart attack
What?
on the fucking line. A fucking high-low driver. I'm standing.
Holy
I'm,
shit!
I'm
you can't have a
helping-
high low driver having
I'm
a heart
helping
attack.
load the fucking machine. We got these fucking pallets of bushels of peppers. And when we get them like
Bushels.
that, bushels, yes.
Bushels.
When we get them like that, it's my job to dump the bushels.
Dump the
So
bushels.
we dump the bushel and
You
we make
dump
the
the
money,
bushel.
you know?
You make the money.
This guy, he pulls up and he's clenching his chest, turns
Clenching.
beet red, starts fucking sweating. I'm like, Scotty, you gonna drop that stuff? And
Scotty.
he's like, oh, and I'm standing there, I'm like, like Scotty, and he's just still having this episode, dude. Yeah, and I'm like, what the fuck, dude? I'm like, Scotty, are you okay? So I call the boss over. I'm like, Aaron, what the fuck's in? And he sees the boss coming up, so he shakes it off, and he's like, oh no, I'm good. He fucking keeps doing what he's doing.
What?
Yeah, he just kept going, dude.
Just kept going?
This guy like eats Vicodin like they're candy and fucking smokes 8.5 packs of cigarettes a day, and he's trying to tell me at break that he didn't have a minor fucking heart attack. Like, you piece of shit. Like, just croak so I can have your job. Dude, get the fuck out of here. You're not gonna help yourself. You're not gonna go to the hospital. Like, then fuck you, dude. Like, what are you? You're gonna kill me. You're gonna have another
no
heart
shit.
attack and squish me. Dude, I don't want to get. Oh, I do want to get squished if I die.
That's how you want to die?
Yeah. I don't want.
Getting
I don't wanna,
squished?
Like, fucking get cancer and die slowly in the hospital. That sounds awful. I just want to get just
Squished.
splattered, dude.
Splattered.
I want to get hamburgered.
Hamburgered.
Specifically, like you know, you see, fucking, you want to like
So you want from both ends.
viraldeath.com. I want to get on there, you know. Like,
So you want like a vice grip
yeah,
death.
I
where it's
want
just both sides.
I want
just-
13-year-olds trying to jerk off to gore on the internet to lose their boner when they see my mangled corpse. And that would honestly just be the best way to go, I think. What about you? How do you want to fucking die, Kyle?
Oh my god. Fuck. Jeez, I can't follow that up.
I'm just saying things, man. I don't know.
We were fucking talking about that when you were here too last time with how would you want to be executed.
Oh.
Yeah, and I picked lethal injection.
Yeah.
And these guys said, no, fuck that, firing squad.
Firing squad?
Probably firing squad or beheading.
Or beheading.
Beheading.
You want your head chopped off.
Yeah.
You wouldn't mind that. Quick and
no,
easy.
it'd probably be like, yeah, quick. I don't really have a lot of hang-ups on what I'm gonna look like after I'm dead. So.
You ever hear the breaking wheel, dude?
And I like making a mess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
making a mess.
If possible.
So my last gift to you is
Yeah.
a mess.
Fucking
Yeah,
mess.
if I ever committed suicide, it'd probably be a mess.
It'd be a
Or
mess.
somebody that would I did not like would have to clean up, preferably.
Dude, that's the way to do
The
it.
last fuck you.
Absolutely.
dude. Do it in your boss's office. You piece of shit.
It'd be like that dude that shot himself on the fucking on air. What the fuck's that guy's name?
Oh, the politician.
Yeah.
I don't recall that guy's name. I remember that
On
video.
TV.
Yeah.
You can't do that on TV, man.
Well,
He
fucking
pulled
did,
a
dude.
pistol out of the envelope.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Oh man.
No, that was in the '90s. That was before I fucking paid attention to politics.
Didn't MPD
Yeah,
write a song about that?
I have no idea.
You can't do that on TV or some shit.
I don't know.
Check out MPD, Municipal Pussy Destroyer.
There you go.
Punk out of Caro. Lee recorded one of their, was it the Living Room EP?
Yep.
Yeah.
I did.
We
Know that.
participated in the gang vocals as well.
Hey. Gang vocals.
Yeah.
Nice. So this was like more of like a what kind of band is this?
They're basically like hardcore punk.
Hardcore punk. Okay.
Yeah, MPD. They're out of, I guess, Cairo, Vassar area. I got the chance to record, mix, and master one of their EPs, and it was awesome. I liked it.
Johnny Blaze had a baby yesterday.
Yep.
Hey.
Shout out to Johnny Blaze.
Hey. Nice.
But yeah, I've mixed and mastered a couple of bands, and punk was definitely awesome. It's a lot easier than mixing and mastering metal, just
Oh,
because there's a
for
little
sure.
bit less low end everywhere,
Right. Well,
less double kicks too.
right. Just the whole structure of it. It's got. Well, I mean, punk. You could get some ones that are in there just fucking fast as hell too, because punk music can be a lot. Can be
Right,
fast.
but it's in the
Most time
spirit
is.
of it to sound raw too, so you can
right.
the acceptable range of like mixing and mastering punk is a little bit wider than it is in some other genres of music, which
For
is
sure.
awesome.
It's meant to kind of sound like shit.
Yeah,
Sometimes.
it can sound like shit.
Right.
You get away with that, yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's the point.
yeah.
Not saying MPD's EP sounds like shit.
No, but like you could be like you'd be like, well, shouldn't you have retaken that guitar? But it's like that's how I play it all the time. You know what I
Right.
Yeah.
mean? It has that other sound in there that shouldn't normally
Dude,
be there.
They actually did like basically track everything in like 2 or 3 takes for almost
Yeah, they
their
did
whole
good.
thing. Yeah.
Me and our drummer showed up. We were drinking, and we were both wearing corpse paint and shit because it was one of those Wednesdays. And we fucking showed up, and we're all trashed, and MPD's at Lee's recording and shit. We got to fucking, they're like, you guys want to be in the gang vocals? It's like, yeah, shots. Fucking, yeah, bro. Fucking, let's do it. Let's
do it.
That was fun. Those guys are cool.
So-
Dudes.
So, dude, how much did he have to talk you into doing corpse paint? Because I told this dude for so long, I would be messaging him like, you all have to do corpse paint. It cannot just be the drummer. And then you started doing it, and then that's when I really started messaging you. I'm like, all right,
yeah.
the whole fucking band has
Yeah, I
to do
remember
it.
that. You were like, oh, that's
I'd be
sweet,
like really
but-
like fucking. I'd be like the whole fucking band has to do it.
I remember you tagging him in the comments and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, with that, that was Jeff actually, wasn't it? Jeff was like, "You're either all doing it or none of you, or I'm
Yeah.
not shooting the
Right.
fucking video."
Yeah. I mean,
That's
I'd
what
already
it took?
thought. Well, I'd already thought that we were probably gonna do all corpse paint for the video. That was like it was just something that eventually, I guess, had to happen. But I always thought that it would probably look really, really bad. But I got something that I think works for my corpse paint get up. I'll
Right.
probably experiment
Yeah,
in
you
the
did
future.
good.
Oh yeah, we can do it for shows and stuff now.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
absolutely. Yes, you have to.
I'm scared about shows because I'm playing guitar now.
Yeah,
And,
dude.
fucking, I know like half of the set list, and it's fucking rocky.
You just fucking all you're doing is adding meat,
Well,
right?
I mean,
That's the whole. Is that the whole point here? Is to add meat, and so that way you can solo with rhythm.
yeah, pretty much. But I mean, like, you're not
You
going
got
out
it.
there until you have those songs
like
down.
the
Right.
the paint
Like, that's not gonna happen.
plan. Oh yeah, dude. And I get nervous too, man. Fucking, I get
Says
real
you're not
nervous.
going out there
Yeah.
until you get these
Yeah.
songs learned, dude.
I'm just saying, like, you got to be able to hit that shit perfect because, like, the going out and doing something live, especially when we haven't done anything live in so long, like, it's
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
be hard to get just back into the rhythm of that.
I've never seen a
Exactly.
musician choke like live, like where they freeze up and freak out. But I feel like I would totally be that guy. My goodness.
Dude, well, what it is just you go on there, you got your first song, you start out, you just ain't feeling it. Throw the fucker down and just fucking vocals.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can do that because you've already done it all with just you on vocals.
Yeah.
That's what people know you as anyways. So they might just be like, oh, cool, you did a guitar in one song.
Right.
What the fuck do they know?
Yeah.
They don't know.
Fuck that crowd.
You know?
You don't know me, crowd.
That's what you gotta do. That's the mentality you gotta have when you go back out there.
Yeah.
Though, it's like, all right, I'm gonna try it. All right, if I'm just not feeling it, it's not working this show. Need more practice. Put it down.
Yeah, they don't fucking
Ta-
know me.
Taylor does probably have what, like 7 songs now. Then they're all
getting-
down like pretty decent. Like there's like parts that are a little rough, but I
Yeah.
think after we just drill this out enough, it'll be good.
Right. And he's not playing you note for note, right? Or note for note.
Yeah, pretty much note for note. Like some of the parts are a little different. Like I'm hoping to get a song called "Corporate Slavery." Maybe in the
I can
future.
barely sing that fucking song. All right.
But like our very first album, Medieval Holocaust, my cousin was in the band, Nick, and we did write some songs that like really had these wide guitar parts, and like we haven't been able to do that. Coffin Birth was one of those songs where like the chorus doesn't sound right without the other
Yeah,
guitar
it does.
behind it.
So,
It does like drop out in the chorus of that one.
so did you guys initially think about getting another member, or is this like your first approach? You're like, let's try this first.
We
Or-
wanted
or
to,
what?
but our jam space is half the size of this room. And we could not accommodate another member. So it was either
Well,
I
then you-
learn it or it just doesn't happen.
To me, it's like, well, you've gotten used to you four. Now you got to add another personality in the mix.
And also in
just the personality alone for me is enough. You got to now. You got a whole nother schedule,
Yeah.
Right.
whole nother life.
Right, yeah.
That has you all have to coincide.
What I hate most in the world is when you get a booking offer and then you message your band's chat. And then you're like, all right, promoter, let me ask the boys one second.
Let me ask
And
the
then like
boys.
6 days later, you're still waiting on like a drummer or a bass player to be like, oh, I don't know if I worked that day. Like what? Like,
Yeah,
it's 6 months on a Tuesday. Like, how are you gonna know if you work? Like, you don't. Just say yes. Shut up. Like,
Yeah, like, dude, Just request a day off, please. A Tuesday. There ain't no metal shows on Tuesdays.
Yeah, and I was improvising.
Yeah. That's like Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays.
I'd play
Mondays.
a Thursday metal show.
There's some. You played a Thursday. I played Thursday.
I would.
No, that was our first show. Was on a Thursday. My
Oh, no
first show
shit.
ever was on a Thursday.
Was it sweet?
Yeah, it was at BMO's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With Corey.
They do.
Boys?
No,
No? Oh.
we were a two-piece.
I miss
Two-piece
those
metal
guys.
band. Yep.
I miss Jake.
You miss Jake? Yeah.
Look at how handsome he is.
Dude, that dude brought so much negativity to this fucking space. It was ridiculous.
no.
Yeah.
Aw,
Yeah, we had to sage the fuck out of this room.
fuck.
Oh, yeah. We had to do anything that I could. I was like, I'll do anything. What do you got? Yeah.
Shit.
Well, I mean, I could be like, oh, yeah, I miss him too. But no, man. Do
Oh,
not.
fuck. Oh, band drama.
Do
Oh,
not.
getting spicy. I didn't know any of that stuff.
Oh, you got spicy earlier with 13-year-olds jerking off to your
Oh,
dead
yeah.
body.
Yeah. It's good times, dude. It's like a Friday for me, dude. Like, you should see what happens on Saturdays.
Wow.
Yeah.
Holy shit. We haven't made it that far yet.
No,
What's
it's
going to
not.
happen tomorrow?
Well, it's in the future, man.
You can't predict the future?
I can't.
Why not?
Oh, that's a great question.
Why can't you?
Why can't we? Don't we only use like a certain percentage of our brains, and allegedly if we used more we would have room for
Superpowers.
telekinetic abilities or some shit?
Yeah. What is it? 10% or something? Or is
Yeah,
it
it's-
lower
I
than
think it's
that?
less.
It's supposed
Like
to be like
5?
5% of their brain.
Yeah. Wasn't there a movie
5%.
about that? Where the guy took
I
like
don't
a
know
pill
how
or
true
something?
that is, though.
Hmm?
Said I have absolutely no idea how true that is.
Oh, yeah, the 5%. Hey, Jesse, look it up. You don't have to switch it or anything. Just give us the facts. Yeah. Yeah, but that is true, though. Just imagine if you could tap into all that extra space, like just you're not using.
It'll be sweet. I'm not
I
using
don't-
any of
It's
that
like, what is it?
fucking space.
Is it an? Is it?
None of it. If I
Yeah.
could use any of it, that'd be fucking
I'm
great.
not convinced that if we could, that most people even would. Most people don't
Yeah.
even use like their full brain capacity that they could
Yeah,
use
no
right now anyway.
shit. So, yeah, because
They're like
sometimes you
proud
just,
about it.
It's me. I'm proud.
it's me.
Calling me out on the internet.
Yeah, well, it's
It
astonishing.
says it's
sometimes.
just a myth, but it's believed to be only 10%.
Oh, just a myth, though, is what it says.
Right.
Just a myth. Yeah, I don't know. I believe it. Why not? I mean, come on.
Dude, all kinds of cool shit is myths.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like the earth being round.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. That's a big myth, huh? Yeah, you one of those? Are you one of the Earth flat guys?
Oh, absolutely.
Really? You're fucking
No, yeah, I'm
bullshitting.
fucking with you,
Holy
yeah.
shit. I was about to say, let's fucking explain that shit.
No.
Yeah, but like, again, like, how the hell do you fucking reason that?
Right.
Try to.
I don't think that
Try to reason flat Earth to me
Dude,
right now.
I can't.
I'll
I don't.
try.
I don't think that people want to reason flat Earth. I think
How
that's,
could you reason it?
It's just like an identity that people want. I think sometimes people
Yeah.
want to be like a contrarian. I feel like there might be a small percentage of people that actually believe the Earth is flat, but I swear to God,
Like people just join a bandwagon.
yeah,
kinda-
I feel like I don't know if
They get
it's
sucked into that YouTube hole after they're fucking hearing about it, and they're just like,
Right.
it's true.
it's how you build a sense of community.
It's true.
Community with the dipshits.
Yeah,
Dipshit community.
Jesse, did you want a beer?
Hell yeah.
you get enough people together that believe that stuff,
Hell
you can have it at a
yeah.
convention and fucking Vice News will come out.
Come grab one.
Fuck yeah. Flat Earth Convention.
Flat Earth conventions.
I'm
Oh,
down.
It happens.
But you
Dude, I bet
probably
that
think
shit's lit. So many fucking idiots there that just want to party, dude. Just, dude, fucking. Can you imagine a flat Earth? Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
Come on now.
who did the come on now?
That wasn't me.
Like what the fuck? Where'd that come from? It was like if you keep that going, that's it'd be like a fucking Australian or something. What's that instrument?
Oh, the
the
didgeridoo.
Can you do it?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
try to do a didgeridoo. No,
Yeah,
man.
fucking no.
Oh,
Can't
fuck.
imitate a didgeridoo, dude. A didgeridoo.
Didgeridoo.
Oh, dude, I was see the gears in my brain were
yes.
just sticking that together, but
Didgeridoo.
you just got it in there, and you
That far.
yeah.
That was just elbow deep.
It was elbow deep.
Elbow deep. It just didn't get quite in far enough to turn it. Tourniquet
Oh, jeez.
out the belly button.
Oh God, this is taking a turn.
It has taken a
It's
turn.
not Tuesday. We're not supposed to be talking about fisting.
What?
Oh no, we're writing a
Tuesday.
song about fisting.
Are you?
Yeah.
is it?
It's about like the Kansas City butcher who would like fist people to death,
Really?
which is fucked up.
What are you gonna call it?
I don't know, something about getting fisted.
What's
Mr.
what's the
Fister.
name? What's the name right now?
Working track number 1?
That's what it's called.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're pretty boring with our names. We're
Yeah.
like track 6.
Really? So like even when all your other songs, when you're like creating them, you just name them like track 1.
Yeah.
You don't like give them
Our
some
drummers
bullshit
still
name.
okay. So we got the unwavering futility. Our drummers
Like we would even just be like suck fat cocks or something. Oh, I remember that riff. You know?
Oh
Dildo chandeliers, I think, is one of our new ones.
Yeah. Okay. I remember. Yeah. You got stupid ass names.
yeah. It's like them Swedish bands. This next song is called Dildo Chandelier. It's about embracing the darkness within.
It's within everyone.
It's like Mike Ackerfeld, the guy from Opeth. I love him. He fronted Bloodbath, and he's like, "This next song is called Ominous Blood Vomit. We are called Bloodbath. Thank you for coming out." He's just the most polite dude ever, and then just cuts into. I love it, dude.
Yeah. Hit it, boys.
And a 1, and a 2, and a fucking.
Yeah. God damn.
Yeah, our drummer still calls songs like, people are like, oh, we're gonna do like track 7. I'm like, dude, that song has a name.
He's still. That would be me
I
too.
wrote that song. It has meaning to me, and you're still calling it by a number. Like
Yeah. That would be me. I'd still remember it by that. Whatever that fucking
track
fucked
6.
up name.
Track 6. No.
Track 6.
No, motherfucker.
No,
not
you
track
guys are
6.
forgetting what track 6 was. Like,
Yeah.
I don't even know track 6.
Yeah.
Here, it starts like this, remember?
We still we've never played that song right either. I don't
Dude,
know. It's
there
just, we
is-
just play it different a little bit different every time.
There was up until that band ended, there was still like 2 songs where I had to be like, I got to hear the intro. Because they were like kind of similar. You know how you'll get that song, you're like, it's different, but it's kind of
Yeah.
similar.
Right.
And you're like, but I always needed like the intro. So we'd even go to play a show sometimes, and I'd be like, fuck.
What's that song?
I hope this is right.
Holy shit.
Seriously. Because they were
That's scary,
similar,
dude.
man.
I get that. I fucking
Hope this is right.
I'm
okay,
like-
it was.
I've gone into to shows where you kind of just like space out like in the middle of playing it, especially like when you get in the zone and all of a sudden you realize like, man, I haven't been paying attention as much as I
Yeah.
probably should.
Rock-
Did we do
Rocking
the
out.
bridge yet?
Right. Yeah.
rocking out. Where the fuck are we?
And I did that in like
Holy
I don't even drink at shows.
Damn. All right. Not even one to calm those nerves.
Like yeah, probably like one before when we get to the venue, like
So
probably
you're
one
probably
after.
pissed when you get some like drink tickets and shit. You're like, here's your payment.
Oh, nah, it doesn't bother me that much.
I get them all. That's my bread and butter.
He's like, tough.
I pay rent with those bitches, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Oh well, I'm like legally blind, right? Like I can't even see you without these bitches on, dude.
Damn.
So like talking about forgetting what song you're going into, I can't read a fucking set list.
Yeah, you have to
I
have
can't. I can't read the fucking Verners, dude. I can't read shit.
Dude, you
and
just
I'm
gotta-
up there blind. I'll be like,
Blah.
what song's next? What song's next? And we're like, Altered! We're doing that fucking song. Oh, Monster! What? I'm like, where are we? What song are we doing? And he'll have to, and I'm fucking like deaf too, because I'm a fucking idiot. Listen to music way too loud all the time.
Yeah.
Fucking, oh, dude, shows get so stressful. What's a stressful show moment that you had?
Stressful. The most stressful was when Jake got too fucking drunk before a show and fucking played like almost 2 songs where his guitar wasn't working.
Oh no!
And we didn't have our second guitarist that night. It was just drum and bass and guitar. So it was like literally almost 2 songs with like bass and drums. I didn't know what to do.
That fucking sucks.
I didn't know what to do.
I just keep playing.
I like
I've
when it
done
comes to
that.
guitar and shit. I'm just dumb. Like I don't know. Like you got a problem. I'm no fucking help.
Yeah.
Right.
All my shit's doesn't
I'm
plug
pretty
in.
good at
Right.
I'm pretty good at troubleshooting on the fly, but like
But he was too wasted or whatever. He drank too much before. And I'm like, no, that was really stressful while we were playing. But
Yeah, fuck that.
our very first show, our drummer broke his fucking pedal.
broke his pedal.
Yeah, the like right at the end of the foot pad or whatever is where it connects to the rod that crosses over. It just snapped it.
Oh.
It was like second, maybe third song in. We had to like
Damn
use
it.
somebody else's pedals. Jim Murray. What?
Oh,
Legend Scroll. Yeah,
Legend
yeah.
Scroll.
Their drummer fucking got us.
Oh,
got us some
Steven
pedals.
Schnettler
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah, dude.
That
That
dude's
guy's
a
a good-
fucking beast on
Yeah,
drums.
his dude, he does like rim shots on his drums that fucking like split your ear.
Fucking so loud.
Yeah.
So loud.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy's an incredible drummer. He recorded me and Jordan. That was my first time ever recording. Mm-hmm. And he just like, it wasn't like a master. He just like got it in, mixed it up for us, and then sent it over, which was fine for us because it was really cheap. But we played it live. So like he went out and jammed the song with me. We didn't do it to a click because we had none of it practiced to a click. So we jammed all 5 of the songs, and then he went back over them with guitar. And that's how we recorded that.
Oh hell yeah.
No fucking clicks.
That's fucking hardcore.
I've recorded songs without clicks and stuff, but like
Yeah.
now pretty much
Got to.
Yeah, now when we write songs, like we'll like set a tempo before we even start writing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you'll be like, this song is going to be whatever tempo.
Yeah, you're gonna
and
write
then you
something
start
in
write something
180.
to
Right.
that.
Or you'll like dick around, you'll get a riff that you like, and then you figure out what tempo that's in, and then you start adding on to that
Okay,
too.
right.
It just depends. Like we kind of know like what tempos make a song feel a certain way, I guess.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like 180 beats, 200 beats per minute. It's
Well,
probably
a lot of
little
that,
bit
a lot of that
faster.
ends up kind of coming down to like, especially pre you starting to play guitar. Like, probably just came down to you, anyways, right? You'd come up with this riff on your own. You're like, okay, let me set the BPM, and then next practice, you'd be like, check this out,
Oh yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Or no?
Yeah, when we started the band, it was mostly me and my cousin that would write all the riffs, and that's how we'd write. And we
His
eventually
cousin
got
was fucking
Steve.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
He was really good.
Yeah.
Big shoes.
Big
Big
shoes.
sexy shoes.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
he was from Akron actually, which is how I met up with Kyle and started hanging out with in Bay City all the time.
Oh, okay. So he played guitar too.
Yep.
So it was originally 2 guitars.
Yep.
Pestilent Age.
Yep.
Okay. When did Pestilent Age actually start then?
2016, I guess. I think that was our first release. We probably got together around late 2014, early 2015.
2016. God damn it. When was the first time that I seen you guys? God, I'm trying to remember. Because that was when I referenced to you standing like a tree on
mean-
stage.
That would have been New Dodge or Diesel.
Your first show? Was
Yeah,
it?
my first show was at the Diesel, and then my third show was there too.
And that was what year?
And you were that was Bruise and Bruise. You guys
or-
opened that.
Yeah, that wasn't even
That was
your
your
first
first-
show.
no,
that was like your third show though.
Yeah, it was the B&B was my third show. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, he was like
And
brand new.
My first show
So that
was
was
like
2018?
Yeah.
So who did vocals beforehand?
Me.
You did it.
Yep.
Okay. And you were like, I don't want to do vocals no more.
I didn't ever want to do vocals. I just couldn't find a vocalist. I wanted to find like if I had somebody that did vocals, I didn't want to have somebody that did vocals like a way that I didn't want them done on the project. Like, I
Right.
really wanted like guttural lows and shit. And
You're
like,
really picky.
Yeah,
Because you knew what you wanted.
Yeah, I just wanted old school death metal vocals. No like Fry screaming like stuff. You know.
So how the hell did you guys end up coming across then? Like, how did
We
you
met
link
at
up?
work.
yeah.
At work, really?
Yep,
Yeah,
temp agency. I was working at a fucking
Well, good thing you were there for that couple
Yeah,
months, right?
I was. I worked there for 6 months. I put 6 months in, and it was terrible. No, it was a lovely tale of how every metalhead meets. I was wearing an Amon Amarth shirt, and he was wearing like a Cannibal Corpse shirt or something, and we're like, "Ooh, over there. And
Yeah.
then, I approached him, and He's like, "What's up, bro?" I was like, "Shit, man. You like metal?" He's like, "Yeah, dude." He's like, "You ever hear of Pestilent Age?" I'm like, "No, dude." And then he bought me some fucking CDs. He gave me CDs the next day, and then I fell in love with the band. And
We recorded a song like in a day or something that we just wrote like on the
Yeah.
spot.
Oh, really?
yeah, we came and I laid down a guitar riff, and then he took that guitar riff and turned it into a whole song. And then I wrote lyrics for it in like a day or two, and then came back and did vocals on it. And it was like, it wasn't even Pestilent Age technically, because the drums were programmed. It was just him on guitar and me on vocals. And he showed the guys in the band that, and they were like, "Yeah, let's fucking." So he fucking gave me a call and was like, "Come to practice. We'll see what happens."
Yep.
And you're like, oh yeah.
And that was like I said, I'm from like the Thumb, dude. I'm from like Croswell.
Okay.
In the middle of fucking nowhere.
Yeah, I
There's
know
like
where that is.
6 churches, a speedway, and 3 meth labs. Like this whole fucking town. This whole fucking town. And I've been trying to get a fucking death metal band together since I was 13. Like I played bass.
Have you been
for-
in any other bands?
Nope. I played my solo project is Morbid Feast, which is just like black metal I made in my garage. I spent years looking for a band, like trying to get like people like, "Yo, hey, let's fucking jam. Let's get something going." Yeah. We're in the middle of nowhere. It's detached from the actual metal scene,
Right.
You know, and like, which would be mostly like Detroit, really, honestly, in Michigan, that I would have been able to connect with,
Right.
And you couldn't find anybody for years and years. And I like I said, I played bass for 5 years. I played guitar for like 6 or 7.
You did have like Saginaw Bay City, because I mean I ended up getting a band together there.
I'd never even been to like Saginaw Bay City.
No.
No, I moved to Lapeer and met Lee, and that was my first. I've been a metalhead forever, you know, just like mainstream metal.
Right.
And then I discovered the local scene a couple years ago when I met Lee.
Yeah, but that's one thing though that I do like I said before, I give you props for though is just how far you've come from that first show. Because when I first seen you, I was like, man, you're fucking
Oh, I
very
was scared.
You are very talented, but you are a tree, and you need
Thanks,
to
man.
move. I was like,
Tree. I'll take it. I'll take it.
I mean, you grew roots and everything. Like, I don't think you fucking moved
Oh, yeah.
that whole time. And I was like, it's so weird.
Oh, yeah.
It was so weird because I was like, it sounds great, but you look up there, he's not doing anything.
Yeah.
He's not
I was
moving.
just focusing on doing
He's
the songs.
just, just focused, doing the song.
I didn't know how to front,
Right.
actually front the band.
Right.
I was having Lee talk to the fucking people. And
Right, yeah.
Lee on stage has the charisma of a banana, so that was fun. He'd be like, "What's up, guys? Like, buy some shirts so we could buy drugs." That was the first video I ever saw you guys.
Buy some shirts
They were
so we can
playing.
buy
I wasn't even in the
drugs.
band. They were like, Lee was on stage at the machine shop in a kangaroo outfit, playing guitar and doing vocals. And I was okay. So I just met him the day before, or it was probably that day. And he was like, "Yeah, check out my band." I look him up, and he's talking about buying drugs with t-shirt money and a kangaroo suit. I'm like, what the fuck is happening here? I'm like, is this for real? I look on, they had like 2 albums of fucking music out, so I listened to those, dug the fuck out of them,
Yeah.
fucking the first 2 albums. I had nothing to do with those. They're
Right.
They're solid fucking like old school death metal though, and
Yeah.
fucking. So I was like, all right, yeah, let's do it. I'm on fucking board.
So has the bassist been in the band the whole time?
Yeah, yep. Spud,
Bassist and drummer?
Yep.
Okay.
We got Spud. We got Steve in the band. He was just a drummer that had been in a band called Nativity that was around Lapeer, and they weren't together anymore. So we ran into each other, I think, just in Lapeer, I think in Walmart. And I told him I was getting
Whole
together.
world.
Yep. I was like, hey, man, I'm getting a project together. If you want, you should come out sometime.
You just
And-
ran into him there and said this.
Found a drummer.
Yep, randomly. I had really not started looking for a drummer too seriously at that point in time, and I always had eyeballed Steve as a drummer, but I didn't know that Nativity had recently broke up.
Oh, okay. So you did. You ran into him. You already knew he was a drummer, and you knew they broke up. So you're just like, yo.
Yep. I didn't
Throw it
even
out
know that
It's like
Nativity.
that pussy vulture swooping in when you break up with your girl and
Yeah.
your one buddy just jumps in there and you knew the whole time he was a prick, but fucking lead. Hey, you guys broke up. You want to get coffee sometime? Like, oh, that'd be fucking sweet. Oh, you can blast at 180? Damn, that's crazy.
Or you take it as just a fucking, you could say coincidence or sign or whatever, but you're looking for one. You're at Walmart. You just run into this dude that's recently been broken up from a band. You're like, fuck, dude. Here it is. Here's my shot. That's kind of like what I see online right now with Brad from the Outliers. Because now that they're done, it's like that fucking dude. Everybody's tagging him and shit. I feel so bad for him.
Trying to ride his dick.
Well, just tagging him in like opportunities for this band and that band or whatever and this and that. And it's like, dude, that fucking dude don't even know what he wants to do right now. I'm sure he wants to do music, but it's like fucking. Holy
It's like telling your
shit.
buddy to get Tinder.
He was in
after
a
he breaks
band
up.
for fucking 10 years,
Yeah.
dude. Like they were around 10 years, right, Jesse?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, 10 fucking years in one band. Fuck, I was in that band for 2 years, and right after I was like, no, bro, like hold on, like hold off on all that shit. Like I ain't ready just to jump in a project a week after I'm done. with this
It's like
fucking band that I did everything
It's
for.
like similar to an emotional relationship. Like I was
It
thinking about
is.
that. I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, what if I got fired from the band? I was like, I'd cry. I'd fucking cry. Like I got dumped, dude. Like it'd be bad. I would be a mess. I'd be a mess like that. And then I'm like, oh man, I better write those fucking lyrics I'm supposed to do. Oh fuck. Get my ass fired, man. Fuck that.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's true. It's like that's what I meant earlier too about getting another band member. It's like that's a whole nother personality. That's another wife. Basically, you're all wives. It's like you got to think about each other's schedules and what your emotional state. If somebody's pissed off or depressed or whatever's going on, you all have to deal with that. It's you can't just like push it off.
I often cry at band practice. It's true.
Dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
Steve has to console me. It's fucking embarrassing, honestly.
Dude, people, yeah. Band practices are not always just all fucking jamming and shit. There's all kinds of other shit that you got to deal with.
Get really high first.
It's only good. It's only good in the beginning, just like they say. In the beginning, you just start the band. You're like, all right, everything. You're not worried about logos. You're not worried about.
What the fuck? What is this, middle school? We just skipping me? What's going on
No,
here?
I passed it to you,
Yeah, I gave it to him, man.
and then he passed it to me, right?
God damn it.
Yeah.
Man.
It's been going this way the whole time.
Yeah.
I just got it's on camera. I just got fucking skipped in the roto, all right? Can we review the footage?
There will be a review.
like-
I'm gonna put instant replay like graphics on there.
My ass hurts. I think I just got fucked, Like,
right under your nose
Yeah,
the whole
yeah.
time.
I'd say when we're at band practice, I mean, we usually do smoke a bit, drink coffee, but for the most part, like we're jamming the whole time.
Yeah.
I try to keep things like pretty structured, I guess.
He's band dad.
I feel like if you don't have
Well, you got-
if you don't have goals you're shooting for, man, you're just kind of like fucking
Well, how long do you guys jam?
Spinning
for? How long is your
around.
practice?
like 3 hours.
3
usually.
hours. You got 3 hours of practice.
Probably
But
an
then you
hour.
got when shit's rolling though, and it's not COVID and all that's going on. Like you got shows coming up. Now you're doing music videos. You guys aren't like setting aside time to discuss that, or is that after practice?
It's at practice. Like
usually,
That's what I mean. There's like tons of other shit. To
that's
go
like when, like if we are like taking a break where we're smoking pot or somebody's smoking a cigarette. Like
that's when you get that shit done.
Yeah, that's like,
Yeah.
hey, this
You're
is
like, all right.
this is our thing. Like somebody's got a show opportunity for us, or like, hey, we're gonna shoot a music video. Like, what should we do? What dates can we do this at? Like,
Well, it's like you said, you try to text the group chat for
Oh,
a
it's
show
fucked.
date.
It's
and
fucked,
nobody
yeah.
responds. So
Yeah.
you got to wait till practice. You're like, all right, fuckers. I got you all in the same fucking room.
Yeah, we jam like every Saturday at like noon, pretty consistently. And
I always like to jam
when we're
early,
playing
too.
shows, we usually jam a couple times a week.
yeah, we practice hard when we're playing shows.
Yeah.
Steven and I are, and Spud are usually writing new music all the time. We're always like at least one project ahead.
You guys
We
pretty
got
close
so much shit.
in area. Like,
Yep.
We were all, I just moved, but we were all within a couple miles of each other. I just moved an hour away, so now I come out to like every other band practice. Usually I'll make it out like bi-weekly. It's like an hour drive. It's not too bad, but
right, but you don't have to be there necessarily.
yeah, I guess.
You don't have to be.
I like to.
That's not a bad
I
thing.
get all
It's not-
fucking
unless now you do because you're playing guitar. So now you probably should be there. So weekly from now on. No,
I
I'm just
try.
kidding.
I try.
I'm
Yeah.
just kidding.
I got
Yeah,
kids
it's-
and shit too, and
But that's what I always thought. Like, so but I never was in a band that had like a Jesse where they're just the vocalists. I was like, they don't have to be there every practice.
Yeah.
Especially if you're working on new shit, you're still working on kinks. You're working on how to even form.
Was
the
it
fucking
Cannibal
song.
Corpse? I watched the interview with them. Corpse Grinder shows up for 1 in 10 practices. He said 1 in 10.
I
yeah,
mean, he doesn't write
and
any
only
lyrics.
only if there's a show coming
He
up.
doesn't write any lyrics.
Nope.
Never has. Or just
No,
not
he's
now?
written one song.
Yeah,
One
in,
song.
Yep.
in
One
the band that he was in before Cannibal Corpse, which was
Before.
yeah, and he was in a band called Monstrosity, and he
Yeah.
wrote one song.
Well, I mean, shit.
And that band.
He can give them their sound that they want. So fuck it.
Yeah, at least
They'll
I
write
write
the songs.
I write my own lyrics, so that's a plus, I guess. I get it though. Like if someone is like, there's a lot of bands like Ozzy. Ozzy doesn't write lyrics for Sabbath.
No.
Geezer
Yeah.
Geezer wrote all the fucking Sabbath songs. Rush, Neil Peart writes all the lyrics. You really got to go with whoever's the best at that, you
Right.
know?
Right.
It doesn't necessarily have to be the vocalist's vision as long as whoever's best at writing is doing that and doing
But then
the best
to
job
me,
they
it's
can.
like me and Jesse have talked about this too. It's like for when you write like I tried to write vocals one time for a song, but it was in my flow the way I heard it in my head, and now I got to give this song that I felt to somebody else to do it while playing guitar. That's he's playing guitar, so it's like when you I don't know like
Yeah.
how you do that, but
If you're a
Oh,
good
they
enough
make it
guitar
work.
player, you can usually do it.
I got lucky. He wrote all our shit to be, it was him playing guitar and doing vocals, so all our stuff's written. All the riffs are in timing, all the phrasing and stuff is like it lines up pretty well.
Yeah,
There's a
right.
couple songs.
because you got to
that are-
write it a certain way when you're playing to it
Right.
versus like Jesse
Yes.
or somebody else that's not playing an instrument. Then you can give it a different
Right.
It's hard.
Especially when I had originally started singing and playing guitar at the same time, I really had to kind of match up the flow a lot more than
it's
like
coming apart. Who
later
wrote
on.
Wait
that?
a minute, that goes to you, right?
It was fucking me.
bunch of fuck ups. Every one of us.
Damn.
Wah, wah, wah.
Damn.
That was a double failed, missed pass, and it's falling apart.
Yeah.
I remember rolling
Yeah,
my first
we're
joint.
at practice now. We're like writing a whole nother album actually.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we're like ass deep, and we got
Dude.
probably like 20 songs we're working on, dude. There's like so much shit.
We do.
And
We
none
have-
of it has
Dude,
names.
Yeah, your drummer's
We
lucky
got,
though.
like-
Because
we got,
you guys write shit that would be really fun. That'd just be fun to play. Like it's like you can fucking get it, and you can just fucking bam. He's got guts too to me to like just play every show with an electric cut.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's
Like he's got to know there's haters. Look at this fucking guy. Come
they
on.
sound
Maybe.
so good in
Fucking
bars,
electric,
dude.
They sound
Dude,
a
it
lot
does.
better.
We sound
Uh,
massive in a bar.
It sounds great.
Especially
that
if it's
time that we played at fucking that one bar that's got the glass behind you down at
the New Dodge Lounge.
New Dodge.
Oh,
yeah, the New Dodge. Yeah, dude. I was like, dude, it sounds so good.
Yeah,
Like,
and it's
look at
hard to
hear
sound-
his cymbals.
It's
Like,
hard
what's-
to sound good in that place too with a real drum kit because it's like an entire fucking steel structure, like the entire roof. It's
Yeah,
just
that
sounds like
place
a
is
tin
acoustics are
can.
dog
It
shit
does.
for sure.
And then usually the sound guy is like was not the greatest. That was like right when they were kind of switching, transitioning, and kind of going out of business.
They didn't
Yeah.
even show
It
up.
was
The
a
sound guy
cool-
didn't even. The sound guy and the door guy didn't show up.
No.
And then they showed up fucked up like an hour later.
dude.
And there's like 6 bands standing
That-
there. Like,
yeah.
are we doing this? Like, we're waiting on you.
6
They're
bands?
like, oh, you
You talking
knew,
about a different show?
You knew? Oh no, it was probably 4 or 5 bands on that, right?
For
It was Death
from
of
Blue to Gray,
Bites,
from Blue to Gray,
Pestilent Age, from Blue to
Pestilent
Gray, T-Con.
T-Con.
Was that it? Was it just the 4 bands? No,
Archimeme.
Archimeme.
Oh, Archmeme, yeah. Is it Archmeme?
I think that's how you
Archimeme?
pronounce
Archimeme.
it.
That's how I've always said
Archimeme?
it.
I always wanted
I've
to
always-
call him Archmime,
Me
I always
too.
like
But-
Justin Lamerson.
but I
Yeah,
heard one of their
yeah.
members say like Archimeme or something, so I think maybe that's it.
See, we booked a show with Justin when I was in Stereotype when he was doing the Diddy Bop at Entertainment or whatever
fuck
at
is that?
fucking Road Rangers.
Okay. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, we played a fucking show at Road Rangers booked with him.
We
that was a fun one.
We used to play the show.
With a Corey again.
Oh, nice. We used to play the show called.
At Despacito.
I remember them too. We used to play this bar called the Rockery. That was down in like Wyandotte. That place is pretty fucking sweet.
No, never played the
I think my favorite venue so far has been the Diesel.
I knew you were gonna say
Yeah,
that.
dude, I'm spoiled on that shit. My first show, I get there's like a big fucking stage and lights and fucking like actual like fucking equipment and a real soundboard and
Yeah, dude. Talk about a fucking.
our bass
First
player
sta-
was
first
pissed. He's like,
stage, dude.
he's like, you spoiled bitch. I was like, what? He's like, you're fucking spoiled. He's like, you know how many basements we played to get to be able to play this stage?
Yeah,
and you
no
just get
shit.
to walk in here and just, oh look, the Diesel Theater stage. I was
That's
"Oh."
like when Vestigial's drummer Mike was in our band. His second show was Lamb of God and Behemoth at 20 Monroe. Like, welcome aboard, bud.
Jesus.
Welcome
Come
aboard,
on down.
dude.
That's so
Holy
stressful.
shit. But that wasn't his second show ever. Though,
No,
right?
with us. With
With
us.
you guys.
Right.
But still, second show after learning all this material, like fuck.
I was freaking out, dude. This is my third show and we're opening for Goat Whore, dude. I'm like,
yeah.
Battlecross was there. They're like local legends, man.
Yeah, I didn't really.
I met Ryan Lang at that show.
Ryan Lang.
Yeah, I love that little motherfucker.
Ryan Lang. Dude,
He
that
came
guy's a
up-
fucking interesting guy.
I
to
never
talk to.
met him, and he knows my band and shit. And he came up and he's like, "You guys got a new singer?" And I'm like, "Look, that's me." He's like, "I love you," and he like comes up and hugs me. I'm like, "Who the fuck is this?" And he's like, "You don't know yet, but I'm your fucking buddy." I was like, "All right, fuck yeah." And then he's become like one of my good buddies, man. I love that guy.
Yeah, he's a good dude, man. I really enjoyed having him on. And
I knew
talking
I
to him,
couldn't
picking
make
his
it through this without jerking off Ryan Lang.
Yeah.
Check out A Silence. Yeah, A Silence.
Oh, silence.
I'm in their music video that they did with Abstract Eclipse Productions. It's pretty fucking sweet. Yeah, just all over me. Jeff
All
and
over.
Ryan all at once.
all over.
Everyone I love.
Everyone. Everyone you love.
Yes.
Everyone you love all over you.
All at once.
All at once.
Yeah.
Just one
Yeah.
one big
Yeah.
one
Just
big one?
Big mess.
Big mess.
Just a big mess with the boys.
just
That's
a
what
big
that's what the
mess
first
with the
shows.
boys.
Those first shows are gonna be like, man, fucking the first fucking metal shows coming back. Oh, there's been a couple already, but like I mean like when they really get going,
Oh, yeah.
you know, we're gonna need a tarp. We're gonna need a fucking tarp, dude. Like it's gonna be the gayest shit anyone's ever seen, dude. We're a bunch of metal guys, all the local metal guys.
Like
that
an
haven't been
insane
able to-
clown posse show where they're
Yeah.
gonna tarp off the roof and the wall.
Yeah, dude.
We don't want to come get
Yeah.
everywhere.
We don't want all the cum all over.
Yeah, dude.
There's gonna be so much cum.
So much cum, dude. Cum everywhere. It'll be great.
Oh my god.
It'll be great.
Yeah, even from fans too. People just want to go to shows.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
be coming all over.
It's me. I'm fans.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
It's me. I'm fans.
Yeah.
I think people have a lot of pent up cash, so they're like ready to go out and party.
You think a
do
lot of
things.
people do?
Yeah,
Got
yeah.
pent up cash.
They do. Statistically, more people have higher amounts of savings now than they have like pre-pandemic. Actually,
Thanks,
Well,
Papa Biden.
We fucking paid off almost all of our
$1,400?
credit card debt with them fucking Biden checks.
Biden bucks.
Fuck yeah. All I got is one credit card left, and I'm good with that because fuck. Well, basically, after it all, jeez.
Keep it down up there, you kids. Jesus Christ. You come here and yell at your kids for you? What the fuck? Just kidding. I love sweet
I
kids.
was like, jeez.
Sweet kids.
That's the first time this ever happened.
I never met those kids, but I'm sure they're sweet kids.
That's the first time that's ever happened, though. Now I forget where the fuck I was at.
That's where he's like, I don't even
oh
have
shit,
fucking
you'd
kids.
almost paid off all your credit card bills.
Yeah. You were being a responsible young Kyle.
Yeah. Yeah, I still don't know where I was at, though. But
Yeah, I think when
But yeah, I
When-
did. It was, yeah. Oh, with that and like a little bit that we paid off beforehand, I think we're saving now like $960 a month.
oh hell yeah,
Fuck. There you go.
Damn, dude.
That's a lot.
That is.
That's a
That's
mortgage
lot.
payment.
Yeah.
And like, cause we had like some loans and stuff from like past other shit, and I'm like, fuck yes. Here we
There you
go,
go.
man. Thanks, Biden and Trump. because he gave us one too. So I
Yep,
gotta
yep.
say thank you.
Hell yeah. Speaking of politics, you want a shot?
Fuck no,
Oh,
no man, you ain't talking me into that
I'm
shit.
sad. I wanted to Drexler you.
No, that ain't happening.
Get all wasted.
The only reason why that happened is because I pregame beforehand.
Oh shit! You were
because
already feeling good.
Because I was like,
When Tim Drexler
I was like,
shows
we're
up?
drinking wine, dude.
Yeah.
How
Next year
bad's
can
it
sneak
gonna
up
be,
on
dude?
you.
Oh, dude. Wine will get
Yeah,
you.
dude, it did.
It's a different kind of buzz,
oh,
too.
it fucking got me.
It's a different kind of drunk.
Yeah, I got like really hot. Like my
Yeah,
face was
yeah.
like, all
Yeah.
red all of a sudden.
Are we talking like high class wine or like
box.
Hell yeah, Franzia.
From blue to
Yeah.
gray blood bag wine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Remember
we're
that?
doing blood bag fucking.
Blood bag.
Oh yeah, I got
Shout out to Joseph the Red and Timmy and all them fucking boys and from Balls to Gay. I love them.
Dude, those guys
Balls
got
to
that
gay.
from Demir at Dalefest.
Did they?
Yep.
Oh, I didn't know that. Really? Mm-hmm. That's
Yes,
fucking
sir.
cool. That's like one of those like influences of that guy.
All the train hopping kids from Lapeer, man. That's how they drink.
Lapier's got train hopping kids.
What?
Our
Like
bass
a
player was
shitload.
one.
Really?
Yeah.
Fuck that shit.
All of them like drop
I
out of
know a dude that
school or
fucking died by getting crushed by a train, dude.
that'll happen if you try to jump on them when they're moving.
Yeah.
Well, they got the suicide train too.
What?
There's a train that goes through Lapeer, and whenever you feel like offing yourself, I guess people just like.
Yeah.
There's been like a lot of documented suicides.
Yeah, you can
Really?
jump out in front of the train and make everybody late for work.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It's the ultimate fuck you to capitalism.
Yeah, back up a train in Lapeer for
Yeah.
fucking 4 hours.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Really?
There's been like 3 of them at least, right?
Really, since you so that you can remember.
There was one recently, and then there was
There
one
was
a
at
couple
least
years
2.
ago.
that you remember.
Yeah, like in the
Happening.
last 2 years.
Oh, in the last 2 years?
Yeah, if not in the last year and a half, maybe.
Jeez.
So glad I moved.
And yeah, there was at least 3 since I can remember because we had
Well,
he was like a local mentally ill guy that just kind of like wandered around the pier. He ended up getting hit by a train finally.
well, maybe they all just have one of those neurological or psychological fucking effects from the COVID. Did you see that article?
Oh yeah, that
It's like
people
one
have
third,
mental illness.
1/3 of people that get it come up with this a neurological or psychological disease.
No, I haven't
I
heard
had,
of that. Please
I was
explain.
like, what the fuck? I don't know. Some fucking bullshit on. I think I've seen it.
I'd seen the
Fox
news
shared it.
article, but I hadn't actually read that
I'm
yet.
concerned. This is
No,
concerning.
Yeah, we did go through it, but I can't fucking remember exactly what it said. But it didn't seem like very scary. But I don't know. It's just like seems like every day, man. That's all you see is like stuff about that. It's like just calm down. Why are you just shoving it down our throats every day?
Right.
Every day and
It's
some
all there,
other article
It's
about
all there is
it.
to talk about on the news, man. I remember.
Yeah,
fucking-
what I mean. That's what I
when
mean.
this
Like,
shit
why?
started
There's
happening,
other stuff.
I was watching the news every night, and then fucking March 14th, and then it was just
What did we have?
COVID is all I've seen on any kind of anything.
Recently, we had that fucking Evergreen ship or whatever that got stuck.
All the Suez
On the
Canal
Suez
blockage.
Canal.
Yeah, we had that kind of popped up every now and then for a little bit, but other than that, we haven't really had. Besides shootings,
We're not billionaires though. That
Yeah,
was just
that.
cheeky and
I was
fun.
just seeing like there's so many more shootings
Now
now.
we're
It's like
ramping back up on that.
yeah, it's like.
Okay, so
but
that's-
is it just that they're reporting more on it, or is it you think it's actually happening more,
so
There
or
was
are they just making it more known?
There was multiple articles on how we hadn't had like the mass shootings that we'd had before the pandemic. So I feel like they're probably just ramping their way up again. It's hard to say what the root cause of that is, though.
Did you hear about that one in Eaton County recently?
No, in Eaton County.
I've been-
did you-
I've
or
been
Eaton-
avoiding the
Eaton
news.
Rapids or Eaton County. Did you see that one, Jesse? No, about the fucking dad that killed his him and his 2 kids.
Oh yeah. Somebody at work was talking about
Oh
that.
my god,
Fuck.
dude!
okay, so my input on this is I spent the first half of the pandemic delivering food. I was a fucking pizza guy.
This is how I explain this.
And
okay?
yeah,
I'll
no, check it
deliver
out. Yeah,
food.
oh, this is sad. It's like
Okay.
one of those like weird like duality of life. It was like a shitty stoner job, but like
So
you
delivering
get every
food for who?
time I bring food to people's house, and it's
Who are you delivering for?
all kinds of
Like
horribly
Uber Eats
mentally. Oh, it was I don't want to give them a shout out because they're
Okay,
assholes.
never mind.
It was a pizza joint in Lapeer.
Okay, pizza joint. That's
But,
all right. That's good enough.
Yeah, every house I deliver to is like a window into these people's lives, and there's absolutely 110% a mental health crisis in this fucking country, dude. The shit you see going to people's house like that for your job every day.
Right.
I see motherfuckers drop baggies of heroin out of their fucking, pull out their wallet to pay for pizza, fucking bag of brown fucking powder hits the floor, and they go, oh, and they pick it up. Yeah. And you're like, Jesus Christ, there's fucking crack pipes on the table and shit. I had one house, I almost cried. Like I didn't know if I should like call like CPS or something. I pulled up and there's a baby outside. There was like a 1-year-old, like this little motherfucker's probably this tall, out there in a diaper sagging, dude, rashes all over his face. There's a little. I pull into this fucking house. I just popped. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
I pull into this fucking house, and in the driveway, standing in front of me, there's a baby. And I park my fucking car, and I'm like, okay, that's a little fucking kid. Like that is like a 1-year-old, barely walking. I look around. There's nobody. We're in the country, middle of fucking nowhere. I look around, dude. There's nobody fucking out here. I get out of my car. You go, Hugo's, hello. Oh, I just shouted him out. I just shouted him out. Fuck.
Give him the fail. Give him the fail.
Don't go to
Jesse.
fuck that place. Yeah, so I yell and there's no one out here. I go knock on the fucking front door. No one answers. I'm standing out there. I'm like, all right, come on, little buddy. You know, hold out my hand. I walk around back, knock on the back door. Someone comes to the back door, and they're like, "Can I help you?" And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me right now? I'm like, hey, you got a little homie out here. At that point, he had run off and he was back in the driveway. And I was like, you got a baby in the driveway over there. And they were like, oh, that's where he went. And then two children ran outside and went and grabbed him and pulled him inside. And they didn't know who ordered the fucking pizza. Turned out a guy who lived in their fucking bushes. Like, in the... Okay, check it out. They're like, they yell some hippie name like D'Amico or something, some weird shit. And some guy, you hear a tent zip open from the backyard, and the guy comes running up. Oh, it's my pizza.
Oh, did it get moved?
Something did in your cam, yeah.
Oh, you bumped the camera. Hold on, I'll fix that.
Oh no.
You're so good, Taylor. Keep going.
Yeah,
Oh
you're good.
yeah. No, this fucking guy comes up and he's fucked up. He's like on fucking heroin or pills or something. He didn't know what the fuck's going on. Yeah, he was like, oh, I heard some guy in the fucking backyard ordered the fucking pizza, dude. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. They're absolutely like crazy mental health crisis going on. I'd say like 8 out of 10 of my customers were like fucked up, like in some way, and you could tell they weren't getting any help. This one lady, we literally called her the crazy lady. You deliver to the crazy lady, and she talked to you about how she was at work and God told her to fuck her sister. And then, yeah, like crazy shit. This lady's telling me this shit. And I'm standing there. I got fucking chicken wings. And my car's running. And I'm looking at this lady. And she's telling me that God told her that she has to fuck her sister. But then, you know, some shit. She called the cops. And the cops told her to fuck off and shit. Like that lady's going to do something crazy. She needs to be in a fucking padded cell. With the pandemic, everyone's been locked inside. People are fucked up as it is. And then you lock everyone inside for a fucking year, and they're going to go a little fucking crazy.
Yeah.
So it does not surprise me that now that we're opening shit back up, the number of wackos committing mass shootings is going up because holy shit.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you could contribute it to that for sure. I'm not saying that there isn't an increase or anything either, too. But it just seems like it's just like, God, it's like everything you see in the news or everything you come across, it just seems like it's fitting some sort of agenda.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh,
Yeah, you didn't see shit about mass shootings for a long time.
No.
And then we open back up a little bit, and then that's fucking the first thing that happens.
Yeah.
But
There's been no schools to shoot up. Sorry.
mental illness isn't even like a factor in most mass shootings.
No. What's the
I disagree.
what's the number one factor?
I don't know, but most mass shooters like are mentally competent.
So that they know what they're doing.
Right. Yep.
That's still some kind of mental illness, though. You don't. No sane person like comes up with that and does it. You know.
Why not? People have been killing themselves since we've created civilization.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's like what people are bred to do.
Kill.
Kill themselves?
Mostly other people.
Just kill.
Yeah,
People are bred to kill.
especially when you pack more people into an area than we're biologically probably designed to be in. Like we can do with modern cities now because we can control our environment around us.
That's the only reason why we're able to live in big civilizations, is what you're saying.
Well, artificially, like supplying cities with water and the modern agriculture has allowed us to stack people on top of each other. But
Right.
biologically, we're probably meant to have a lot more space than we do.
For sure. I think that's why, I don't know, I think that's why I don't understand when people desire to be in a big cities. It's like, I desire space. Like, I'd love to have just more land, acreage, far away.
See, I'm the
You know what I
opposite.
mean?
I grew up with the acreage, and I
I mean,
want
yeah, I
nothing
guess
more
that's where
than
you're
to be in a city.
raised. It could be, but I don't know.
Right. I'd definitely want my own plot of land if I possibly could. That would be
Yeah,
amazing.
the conveniences of like having a Meijer down the street or whatever, a gas station, food.
Yeah, you
everywhere,
got
whatever.
You're like right in downtown of this
Yeah.
fucking city, dude.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
It's like-
downtown's like 3 blocks that way.
yeah, it's right there. Boom.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, we're like one block off the historical district.
Yeah, there's like the nice little downtown, and past that there's like a Meijer and shit. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Nice town.
Yeah, the downtown streets are heated.
What?
Yeah.
Are you fucking
Sidewalks
kidding
and
me?
Damn, is this the future?
He was saying
Yeah,
this is
dude.
like a tourist town. Is that a thing?
Yeah, like especially that's why I said you should come during tulip time and shit.
Oh, you weren't just being a fucking smartass with that? You,
No,
there's
it's
like
like
a
the
tulip
first week or two.
Oh,
of
dude,
May.
I thought you were just
Yeah.
like, wait till the tulips bloom.
No, yeah. Oh, they fucking bloom,
Oh, see,
dude. All
tulips,
over.
yeah, it's
Oh,
very-
yes.
very
That's very
sensual.
sexy.
Wow, it's
That's
nice.
very sexy.
It's
European-
very 92. Sorry.
European Holland is like famous for tulips. It's like kind of what started the stock market.
Is that the connection there?
That's the connection.
Is
there.
that the connection?
That's
There's
the
a bunch of
connection.
Dutch people.
That's
that
why we got
live
like windmills and shit. There's like
Oh, no
windmills at the
shit.
lakefront or whatever, and yeah, they got a bunch of fields, like big ass patches.
Dude, it was
Fuck
like
yeah.
2019 or something. I came to Holland with my buddy Kyle, and your guys' beach was like shoulder to shoulder fucking people.
Oh yeah, dude. There's so many
It was
people that go down
ridiculous.
there. No, we just go to like there's like other littler beaches that aren't as popular sometimes, so we kind of go to those.
I gotta find your toilet. Can I just use that one?
Yeah, I don't. As long as Jesse don't care, I don't care.
I'm not,
So
I'm
you
not
don't
gonna do
care
that. I'll go
watching
find the
it.
real one. I'll be right back, boys.
You
Jesse's
said
gonna
you're a
watch
shy
it.
pooper. Are you a shy peer?
Yeah, are you shy at peeing?
Yes, I am.
Well, we're all gonna watch you
Can't
Ready
be
pee.
to
in front of you
stare.
guys.
Get your cameras out.
No, yeah, that fucking beach does get fucking crowded as shit.
Yeah,
And
the whole
it's like, what's the fucking point, man? You
Right.
can't even do anything when it gets that bad. Doesn't Grand Haven get that bad, Jesse?
Yeah, and then they lost a lot of beach space with the tide rise. So
Oh yeah.
it was even worse last year. We got a little bit back this year, it looks like, but it's still going to be crammed.
The only thing I did in Grand Haven was check out the pier or whatever so I can fish, basically.
Yeah, yep. It's pretty cool. to
Yeah, the
see
big
one.
old pier. Oh yeah, what?
I said it's cool to see once.
See once, and then you're like, yep, okay, I got over it. Just like the red lighthouse in Holland. It's like, oh yep, that
Oh
looks
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
That's cool. And it's like hard, you know, it's fucking hard as fuck to get to.
I don't know. I need to be somewhere around the Great Lakes because I don't understand how I can even live in Michigan without being next to the only thing that's worth being in Michigan for.
Yeah.
By the lake.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the lakes.
Especially like I love to fish, man.
Right.
So, if I get a house on the lake with a boat, I'd be set.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, and there's lots of fucking lakes. There's lots of shit we were just looking at because one of our plans is to try to fucking purchase some land in the UP this year or next year. So we just want to buy a plot of land and then just slowly kind of, build it up. Maybe put like a permanent style camper there, maybe at one point or something. But we were looking at a plot of land. Now this one wasn't a huge plot. It was like an acre and a half, maybe. But it was beachfront, lakefront property. $30,000.
Damn, that's pretty pricey. There's got to be cheap land in the UP. There's so much of it.
But for me, I was like, fuck, 30,000. I'm like, fuck, I spent 103 on this house, 30,000. I have fucking land that has just as much acreage as this. It's just land, but it's up in the UP. You got the fucking lake there. I was like, damn, dude.
You could buy like a Home Depot fucking shed.
But remember how we were talking earlier about like how fucking home prices have risen so much? I was like, it's probably not that bad for the market right now.
Right.
You're buying at what the market's at. Like right now is like it's a great time to sell and then go like you were referencing to go live in an apartment.
Right.
For a year or two and see what the market does. But it's a shitty time to like sell and buy or to buy because everything's just fucking inflated. The price of fucking lumber and shit, you want to go try to build a house right now? You're fucked. You want to build a PC right now? You're fucked.
Yeah, I feel like our housing market will maybe crash temporarily.
You think we're going to have another crash?
Yeah, probably. People's debt is at higher levels now than it was in 2008. And I think when interest rates rise up, too, that'll put some stress on people. We have artificially low interest rates right now.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, when we were looking, I could have got qualified for a 2.87 interest
Yeah, I was going to say, like, it's probably like a 3%.
Right now, I got 3.2 or 3.3 or something right now. And that was back in 2016 or something when we got the house.
Yeah, people never raised interest rates back up after the 2008 recession.
So what do you mean by like artificially low interest rate? What does that mean? Artificially low?
It's like a monetary policy that we set our interest rates for like what the Fed borrows at, and that'll affect the interest rates of like everything else in our economy.
Okay.
So usually interest rates are like 4 to 6%. It's like historically normal, and when the economy does like really poorly, they'll drop the interest rate, and it'll help boost the economy. And they did that in the 2008, 2009 financial crash.
Okay.
They never raised the interest rates back up, and that's probably one of the reasons why we need possibly so much stimulus, is because our interest rates were already like so low that we couldn't help the economy by lowering them even more. They were like literally, basically at 0% almost is what the Fed borrows money at.
Right. So I know that I already seen the articles about begging for the fourth stimulus.
I don't know what any of that means.
But like, when our economy does downturn, one of the things about having interest rates this low is that we don't really have that much more room to drop.
It's bullshit.
But when inflation, one of the reasons why people aren't worrying about inflation right now with all this extra money that the Fed's printed is because one of the theories is that to curb inflation, you can raise interest rates, which is what Volcker did during the Reagan era, the last time we had like major inflation in this country. And when you raise the interest rates up, it'll generally stop, and we can raise our interest rates up like a lot, because they're almost at zero right now.
Because they're almost at zero?
Yeah. It's like 0.8%, I think, is what the Fed borrows at.
Isn't that ridiculous?
Yeah. They went up to stop inflation last time. Our interest rates, and I think it was 82 when the Volcker shock happened. He raised them up to 20%.
Well, that's like all Reagan did, though. All Reagan did was kind of like spend, too. I mean, like every kind of shit that went to him, he just signed. He just, boom, 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 boom. Who cares?
He, the Volcker shock thing happened because basically inflation from the oil crisis in the Middle East that happened at that time, along with never raising taxes to pay for the Vietnam War, all kind of like made their headway in. And Reagan took over, and when they raised the interest rates, it caused mass unemployment, but it did stop inflation, or stagflation actually, which was high unemployment and high inflation, which was
So it's like
theoretically impossible.
But it did.
Yeah, it happened.
Yeah.
But it was something that economists thought probably wouldn't happen prior to that.
Yeah, so it's one of those things where it's like you're gonna lose either way or win either way.
Right.
Like, I don't know, man.
Sorry, I
That's
get into a
just-
bunch of boring stuff.
It's just fucking. It's I don't know politics and all that shit. It's just
Dude, Lee like actually knows about all that stuff too.
I
It's
know.
fucking terrifying.
I know. It's like how do you fucking compartmentalize all that shit in your fucking brain?
It was
Remember
like
all that shit.
reading books.
We'll be
all
at
the
practice
time.
and I'll be like yelling about murdering someone in a microphone. And then Lee will be like, in 1946, Poland had some really interesting tax laws. And I'm like, dude, I don't fucking know what the fuck you're talking about, dude. Like,
What the?
I'm glad that one of us has that though,
Right.
because I fucking don't, and
So
I
you can
respect
slap
I
that
respect the
knowledge
shit
down.
out of it. I just try to like absorb whatever I can
I like
out of it. It's hard, but I try.
Right. I'm just like trying to be a sponge.
Yeah.
Just
I,
absorb.
I always like learning about history, and when you learn about history initially, you start learning about like all these famous battles and
Yeah.
all the exciting things, and then
That's all I know about history.
as
The fun stuff.
as I got into it, I wanted to learn more about like how normal people lived, and then eventually that branches off into like economics throughout like multiple points in time in the world.
Yeah, because once you figure out how they're living, then you're like, why the fuck were they living this way?
Yep.
So that leads into economy, and yeah, that leads
Or
into all the bullshit.
Political stuff throughout
Political
multiple
stuff.
There's a book. It's called The Wealth of Nations from this guy named Adam Smith, and it's basically the book that invented capitalism. But I think the last 20-something pages of that I've read, which is like the last chapter of book 1 of The Wealth of Nations, it's like the whole thing is going over the inflation and deflation history of silver from like starting from like Henry III all the way up into like the 1760s when that book was like written.
Jeez.
But you will understand how a country can like fund itself and evolve when you understand their economy.
So, Lee Roach for president.
So at least
I don't want nothing to do with that.
24.
at least you hyper focus on like tangible shit. Like that's like kind of could be important to somebody. I'd fucking hyper focus on like Warhammer 40K and like Star Wars lore.
Right.
Like I could tell you how many guns are on a Star Destroyer. Does that fucking help me in my life
How
at
many
all?
guns?
No.
How many guns
It
are-
has 45 heavy turbo lasers and 45 ion cannons. Probably like 25 missile launchers.
Probably.
Tractor beams. Oh, it depends on the variant. There's Imperial 1
So
and
what's on
Imperial
the
2
Imperial
class
1?
2. The Imperial 1 had auto cannons, but it didn't have the quadruple barbette heavy turbo lasers that you see on the sides.
Barbette.
Yeah, like fucking like we're talking like she's like a cannon on the side. Yeah, that's the stuff I know about. This guy's got the better info.
It's like reading. Actually, I accidentally got into to politics from reading the Dune series.
The Dune series?
Yeah, have you ever? Dune is a movie that's coming out sometime I think later this year.
Really?
It was a book series in the 60s through the 80s, and in 1984 they also made a Dune movie that was like starring Sting.
Really? You remember this, Jesse, at all? I do.
You guys never saw Dune 84, dude? It was the first movie with like modern computer effects.
Yeah, it was the first movie with CGI,
And it
What
looked
was it
like
about?
Yeah, it
looked
looks like it.
dog shit, dude.
yeah,
It looks
did.
like dog shit.
It's like literally starring Patrick Stewart and Sting.
Yeah, it's like a 4.5 hour movie, dude. You guys
Really?
never saw that? Yeah.
No, it's
No.
like 2 hours.
Well, still,
It's like an extended cut.
There is an extended cut,
Yeah.
but
Really?
you didn't get away with making a 3-hour movie in 1984. That didn't happen. But this movie cost like $30 million to make, which was like as much as a movie could cost in 1984, and it just tanked. It was
Fucking tanked.
directed by David Lynch.
Oh, I've heard of that guy.
Yeah, they did that. Did Twin Peaks and stuff. as well.
Yeah, Link is
Actually,
the
the
man.
star of Twin Peaks was the main character, Paul Atreides, in the 1984 Dune.
Yeah, Dune's dope.
Yeah.
What the fuck is it even about?
It's about people that basically mine the material that you need to travel through space on this one planet. And it's about controlling this planet, basically, which is
What's the planet
controls
called?
the spice.
Dune. Arrakis is its actual name.
Arrakis?
Yeah,
But
it's it is a metaphor for oil. And
We're gonna learn you on that Dune lore, bro.
the guy that wrote Dune, Frank Herbert, actually wrote political speeches for people, and there's a bunch of political stuff in the book, so that just made me a little bit interested about political philosophy, in the past. And then I got sucked into a spider, like just this big void of just like reading all these books.
My sister has a used book company. You should check out Crown of the Lion used books on Facebook.
Crowned?
She has the
Crowned or crown?
Crown of the Lion used books.
Crown of the lion.
Lion. Yes.
What?
Do I have to say it again? No,
Yes,
I'm just
that's-
kidding. No, she
that's
has.
roar it.
She has the whole
roar
Dune
it like
series.
a lion the whole time, okay?
Like a lion.
Yeah, like a lion.
Like Crown of the Lion. Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
The whole thing.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that, Kyle. But if you want to buy Dune, check out the Facebook page
you wanna buy
and put
Dune.
in a bid on the books, and I'm sure you'll have a great time reading
great
the
time.
Dune series.
The Dune series.
Dune series.
The Dune series. How many books?
6.
6.
Yep.
So this is like your Harry Potter.
Yes. It is. Actually, I'd say
It is.
Lord of the Rings is probably my Harry Potter, actually.
Lord of the Rings.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you really got into Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't compare like any of like the fantasy elements of Lord of the Rings to Harry Potter's fantasy elements as far as motion picture.
What?
Fuck Harry Potter.
Like what I was telling you earlier, like I was like, well, I've never sat through and watched Harry Potter, but like it's been on TV, like in the middle of it, and like maybe CGI or like the effects or just like this like the big mountainous creatures or whatever. Like it looks kind of cool, like it might be fun to watch, but like Lord of the Rings though is like a totally different thing. And Lord of the Rings always just seemed god awful boring to me.
Oh yeah, that's probably the reason I like it. Is it's
Just
there's such a direct correlation between Anglo-Saxon mythology, Christian mythology, and Scandinavian mythology that J.R. Tolkien kind of interwove into a world. And when I was a kid, I was always interested in that stuff. So when I was reading Lord of the Rings, it kind of
so then,
struck my fancy.
I just want to eat elf pussy.
yeah. Yeah. Really short
Yeah.
elf pussy.
Going to the Shire. We got the Thousand Island dressing.
Taylor's just taking this pill
Yeah.
and he's like, pew, pew, pew. And he goes really small. And then he says,
dude.
like, all these little elves.
Give me like a pack of gas station boner pills and like Samwise Gamgee's old lady, dude. Done deal.
Rosie?
Done deal.
That's
Yeah,
not even an elf,
Rosie.
dude. That's a hobbit.
Yeah, dude.
It's a hobbit.
It's the hairy feet,
The
Yeah.
hairy
No,
Harry-
fuck Harry Potter though. Dude.
hairy foot pussy.
Fuck Harry Potter?
The last two were like okay, but like I can't even watch the first one, dude. Them little
do you mean?
fucking British kids, dude. Dude, little British kids
Oh,
talking
like the first movie?
is like nails on a fucking chalkboard to me. Like, oh, blah, 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 blah. Like, I probably shouldn't say this on the internet, but little British kids bug the shit out of me, man. Like the Babadook. Did you ever see that? I just wanted to smack
The
that kid. I was
Babadook?
waiting for it was like a
Oh.
shitty Netflix movie that came out.
Yeah.
I wanted that little fucking kid to get ate the whole movie, dude. And then he didn't. And
Why?
1 star. 1 star Babadook.
Did you
Fucking
wa-
get your shit together.
Did you 1-star it?
I'm about to. I did just now, actually.
You did?
I did.
Yeah, you did. You
right
You
now.
publicly did.
I
But
did.
Did you do it like
Pestilent
on
Age
internet
publicly denounces the movie The Babadook.
Never saw it.
We're gonna get so much shitty press from this.
Yeah, everyone, all these
Yeah.
Babadook lovers.
Yeah, Babadooks.
They're like, well, Babadook
Yeah.
don't fucking like you, man.
Harry
Fuck.
Potter. I'll sit through Harry Potter,
Will you?
but the first one is like hard to watch.
Yeah.
I don't know.
of the
I don't know
just
if I can
'cause
do
of
it
the
again.
British-
I've
British
sat
kids.
through that whole fucking series probably 2 or 3 times in my life. And
Oh,
I gotta
2 or
do it
3
like,
times?
yeah. Over the
It's
course
hard
of like
for me to
how
get
long
me to
Harry
watch a
Potter's
movie
been
twice.
Well, your girlfriend
too.
loves Harry Potter. How many
Really?
times have you seen fucking Harry Potter, Lee?
I watched the series like once with her,
Once
like
with
the whole
her.
way through. I mean, I've seen it before too.
And then like it's
but
been like residual.
I don't like movies either
Residual
at all.
viewings.
Really?
It's
Yeah.
Lee hates everything. It's
Yeah.
true.
Dude, I don't really watch TV or much movies.
I just
If I
yeah.
do watch anything, it's like YouTube stuff.
I specifically I specifically only do things that are god awful boring, like bone chillingly boring that like are impossible to like. Dude, I swear to God, it's like fucking reading company balance sheets and income
I've
statements.
seen it. It's true. He's not lying. Lee is the most
balance
Lee
Yeah,
is the
for
most
stock
tame,
markets and stuff.
responsible.
Oh my God.
Like, you know
Have
how
you
like
invested
people-
in stocks since
Yeah,
all this began?
yeah.
Or did you invest in the dog
No.
coin, whatever?
Dogecoin.
I don't.
Doge?
I'm not into like trends and stuff, dude.
No.
I want to invest in companies that make money. You know?
Yeah.
It's
Right?
like when things turn south in the stock market and everybody's like whining and crying because they invested in a bunch of fucking companies that were overvalued and didn't make any money their entire time they existed. Those companies are going to go under when things turn south. But want to know what doesn't go under? Companies that make money and have no debt. It's like, Jesus, guys.
So, yeah, because like
It's only
Dogecoin or whatever the fuck it's called, that ain't a company, right?
No, I mean,
cryptocurrency.
cryptocurrencies, I would say like, yeah, invest in them, but a small part of your portfolio, like, 10%, see where it goes. But because I think it's something that has as much value in it as people have faith in it, like gold or silver or other
Right.
precious metals. So it's a good thing to have a small part of your portfolio in, but people are going all in and trying to buy like small chunks of Bitcoin and Dogecoin and GameStop and like AMC, who's like, debt is out of control. Like they're not going to pay it off.
Right.
Walking Dead hasn't been good since 2012. They ain't paying that shit off.
And, I would just suggest like do your homework. If you're especially if you're
Yeah.
gonna put your money down.
Yeah, you're putting all this money on it. It's like, I don't know. I never jumped on the train. It's too scary. I never understood it. When all that shit would come across the screen for like the news, and then it'd be like,
That's
have like NASDAQ,
Right.
all this shit.
Yeah,
I'm like,
that's-
I don't know what the fuck any of this shit is.
I've thought about investing money in the stock market forever, and then I probably spent like the last year just like reading like economic books and stuff, and I'm like, why am I even doing this if I'm not putting money into something? Like I'm putting all this time into understanding these like macroeconomic.
So is it paying off so
concepts.
far?
Yeah. I'm like consistently making
What you
money.
gotta say? Yeah,
It's not like enormous gains right now, but
is it like it's more of like a long haul
Yep.
approach?
All of my
It's like I'm not looking to try to make a quick $500
Yeah.
off this.
I'm not looking.
I'm calling it dog coin.
Yeah.
Fuck y'all. Everybody said it some other way.
Dogecoin.
Dogecoin.
He said
It's like a
Doge.
4chan meme that
It'd be like
Yeah,
Doobie
Doge,
coin.
the corgi, it's
Doggy.
a meme, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
It's
Literally a
Shiba
meme
Inu,
currency.
dog.
I never got the meme either. I'm like, what is that?
Let's see the Doge. You seen that corgi?
Yeah.
You seen that
It's a
corgi? Yeah,
Shiba-
that's the Doge. That's the Doge.
It's a Shiba Inu
Doge.
dog.
Doge or is it a
Is it?
Dodge?
Yeah,
looks
it's
like
a Shiba
fucking-
Inu. It's a Japanese fighting dog.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that
And slash
motherfucker-
meat dog too.
He's cute.
What kind of dog did you say it was?
I thought it was a corgi. I don't know. Yeah, I
Yes.
mostly just invest in half gallons of Jameson.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, you said you always carry it with you.
I keep that thing on me.
Keep that thing on me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not
With
don't
the
go
quarantine, you got to be careful because you can't go to the bar.
back. Right. Wait. Well, yeah.
So you
I
gotta,
mean, you can.
you gotta keep that
There's
thing
bars
on you.
open.
I mean, there wasn't always.
Yeah. Well.
There's like a couple months there where
Well, you guys are gonna be playing a show here in September, right?
Yeah.
September,
The
yeah,
whole fucking state doesn't die.
Right.
not
Yeah,
far
no
from
shit.
here. I think
Here
we,
we are, cases surging.
passed
Look at us.
that.
Look at us, fucking assholes.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's what people would say though. You guys, you fucking guys. This isn't Joe Rogan. You guys didn't get tested.
I tried getting my vaccine, man, but
It's okay, guys. I'm
the
vaccinated.
fucking
Are you fully?
I got the first dose,
That
but
means-
I'm
that
not
means
saying-
no.
You're not vaccinated.
I'm
man.
vaccinated.
You're not vaccinated.
I'm
You
vaccinated now.
You need to be
I,
like 2 weeks post second dose or something. You're
Post
fully vaccinated. You're
I
fully
tried,
vaccinated. You're half vaccinated.
I tried signing up for a drive for the J&J that like literally just recently got fucking canceled.
Oh yeah,
I
they
wouldn't trust a
fucking
Lapeer
paused it.
drive-through vaccine.
They fucking paused it. Yeah.
I mean, it's a shot. It's not that hard. They gave animal shots. my
It
whole
kind
life.
of sucked. I got the first dose, and I couldn't lift anything with my left arm for the first day was okay, and then day 2 and 3 after it, I could barely lift with my
Which
left
one
arm.
did you get?
Moderna.
Oh, the Moderna one.
Yeah, my parents are like high risk, so
Yeah.
I fucking was like, all right, fuck it, let's do it. Get it.
Fuck it.
You know, if I can help them, fucking whatever.
Yeah. Well,
Well,
yeah, it's like
I
an
felt
extra
like
layer
shit
of protection.
for like a day or two, but after that it was all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you still got to do the second dose.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. People, what I've gathered just through like seeing what other people say, it seems like it's like more like the second dose where they get like sick.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Whatever.
Your body will essentially trigger a reaction.
Yeah. And it's like,
From-
fuck
from
you.
the
get
vaccine.
this out. No. But the biggest thing everybody reports is fatigue.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, I'm always tired. I've been tired since I turned 22.
Yes.
I don't give a fuck.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
like. I'm like fatigue. I'm like, well, how bad could it be? You know what I mean?
I was a kid when I was like 18, dude. I've just always been tired.
Yeah, it's like it's just for me. It's like me and Jesse were talking earlier about this too. It's like, for me, it's just like talk to me year 3 after it's been out, and then I'll probably nothing's happening.
Yeah.
Then I'll be game. I'm not like an anti-vax dude. All my kids are up to date on all their vaccinations for all the normal ones that've been out.
Half of my
it's just,
thing. Oh, sorry.
I don't know. What's half of your thing?
You know how you see those does you or a loved one have mesothelioma? If so, you'll be entitled to financial compensation. Yeah, dude, in like 10
Or they got
years.
the ones for like the hernias
in like
and shit.
10
and all
years
that.
when I'm all fucked up because I got the fucking first dose of the COVID vaccine, dude. Fucking be like, oh, did you or a loved one receive that first COVID vaccine? Are you all fucked up now? Here's $1 million. I'm literally just in it for the little attempted cash grab later in life,
Yeah, but well, who the fuck knows what you gonna be able to spend that? Like, who knows how fucked up?
Oh, I'll
you're
spend it.
gonna be. No, I doubt it's gonna be something catastrophic. But what is just if it's just something that you don't know? I don't know.
Yeah, nobody knows. Yeah.
Like I said, I'm not against anybody getting it. Fucking go ahead.
We haven't had a good medical disaster. Like when what was it, the polio vaccine rolled out? Like the first dose of that, and it fucking like killed one kid. And then like everybody freaked out. Yeah, it was fucked up. Yeah, one kid just like I remember hearing about that on talk radio.
Talk radio.
Talk radio.
Talk radio.
Talk radio.
NPR.
NPR.
When I was delivering pizza, I had to stop listening to death metal in the car because I get road rage. Yeah, oh dude, people drive like shit in that town. You listen to Denial, and you get so mad throughout
Their
the day.
pizzas
So
are
I started
all
listening
fucked.
to talk radio, and then I felt a little bit smarter. Fucking
More
listening-
calm.
Yeah.
More
nice.
like okay, here's your
It was
pizza.
nice. Oh yeah.
It gets you in the mood to deal with those 1-year-old babies in the driveway.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's fucked up.
That
That was sad, dude. That was sad.
That
That was
would be
like
sad.
depressing sad. That was like Jesus, this fucking poor kid, dude.
like how do you fucking deal with that situation?
Well, there's
It's
one
you
lady, like-
try to walk them in, but they run away. Like I ain't fucking.
It was the one lady, dude. She ordered every day. Every day was
there's
this
somebody-
lady's dinner.
Really?
And she is
Every day?
she's mentally
Same thing.
ill entirely.
What was the order?
Like, she'd order like a sandwich and she'd pay with fucking change. Every day. She'd never tip you. She'd pay with change.
Never tip.
And she was like bad. She was like obese and like and she could barely talk. She's like, yeah,
Oh,
I've been
no.
going, and I was like, oh my fucking god, like every day,
Dude, like,
This
Job
is
of
so-
the
Cannibal corpse on the way. I'm gonna fucking kill this
It
bitch.
was so, dude. It was depressing. It was depressing. Like there's people that live like that, man. And there's no social programs for people like that. Like fucking.
It's like just like Job of the Hutt big, or like,
I don't want to. It was sad, Kyle. It was sad.
come on,
This-
I need the full description.
she had that like, she had the leg thing where like the one leg was real big. So I don't know what that's
one
called.
leg.
Yeah, one leg. Was it like elephantitis? I don't know what that's called. I don't know. She was really sweet, and I was always really nice to her. Yeah, dude. All I do is sad.
He looks right at Lee too. He's like, "What is it?
Back me up, man. Back me up.
That's not what that's called.
What's it called?"
You guys talk about something else.
Probably her legs swelling from never moving.
Never.
Diabetes.
So one leg would swell. No,
No. Which side did she
both?
lay on the couch that day?
There is something. There is. There is something like he's talking about though with elephantitis. There is some
Yeah, it's
sort
a
of
thing.
fucking disease that's
Yeah.
called something like that, right?
Elephantitis, yeah.
Elephantitis is like what that elephant man had or whatever. It's
Yeah,
like
you always
where
see
your
it in like
growth
the
on-
carnival pictures from
Yeah.
the movies.
It's like uncontrollable growths all over you, basically.
Ooh,
Back before the government pretended to care about handicapped people.
gross. Imagine.
Gross.
Gross.
Handicapped people, gross.
I'm just.
Jesus, tap
Imagine-
dancing Christ, Eris. What kind of podcast are we on?
So apparently, one where we talk about 13-year-olds jerking off to your dead body
Oh, yeah.
and gross handicapped people.
Hey, I was talking about them specifically losing their boner when they see my dead body
Yeah, you
on
said-
viraldeath.com.
Well, that's not how it sounded to me. That's all that matters in this day and age.
it
It's
is.
how it sounded to me.
It is.
And to me, it was very offensive. And I am going to start a hashtag fuck Taylor.
Hashtag fuck Taylor. I'll be the first one on that
You would
shit.
be
dude.
too.
I would be.
That's what makes it so you can be a troll and nobody can go after you because you'll just be the first one on the
Yeah.
bandwagon. Like, yeah, fuck this
like
guy. You'll
South
be out
Park did
there
that.
with a fucking banner in your hometown, just like fuck me.
South Park did that. They had the season before last that was like real offensive. And in between commercials, they would play a little thing with hashtag cancel South Park. And it was in their font. It was by them. And then at the bottom, hashtag cancel South Park would play at the bottom.
Yeah.
It's like they literally tried that season to fucking. And people didn't because it's South Park. Everybody loves South Park.
I never got much into South Park.
I think
A lot of it's ridiculous. Like some of the takes
you're like-
are shit. But I think a lot of it's
No, I
funny.
just didn't have the fucking channel that came on.
Oh, okay.
I grew up without cable as well.
I
fucking-
can tell.
There's, lots of PBS.
Yeah, lots of PBS.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
God, fucking hated PBS.
PP
Go to my
boner
fucking
stuff?
grandma's. and we-
Like 15 years old watching like Clifford the Big Red Dog. 'Cause that's like the one channel I have.
Clifford.
I just lived for the Saturday morning cartoons on like Fox. Where
Gargoyles.
Like, yes, and like Power Rangers and shit
Power
like that.
Rangers.
That's what I live for.
Do you remember Angry Beavers?
Yeah, on Nickelodeon.
I just shared a link for the theme song of that, and I don't think anybody got it. I think that was super underrated. It's good television.
fucking Angry Beavers. Like,
Angry
really,
Beavers, dude. Hey
Beavers.
Arnold.
Hey football head.
How old are you guys? I think you guys are older than me.
30.
30.
Oh Jesus, you guys are 30. Okay.
You're
Mighty
32.
old man.
What are you?
33.
33. Yeah, you're the old
man.
man.
Oh jeez.
Oh jeez, how old are you?
Jeez. No, it's not that bad. I'm 27.
27. Back in my day. He's over there. Back in my day. This is how we did things, sonny boy. I'll tell you.
Yeah. We had to watch internet porn on dial-up.
Oh, dude, I was there for that.
Yeah, I
remember
know.
I was
that.
waiting all day for the picture to load.
Yeah. You just had to fucking leave the room
Dude, that
and
was
come
the
back
good old
later.
That was the good old days.
Somebody would try to use the phone and you'd slap it out of their hand. Dial up. We had to wait for the channel to clear before the scramble went away. Catch you in 3 seconds and try and rub one out.
Yeah, dude. I remember that. Like 13, you wake up Everyone's gone.
You
Like,
ever
all
had to
right,
fuck with the
I got a
tracker
couple
on
hours.
the VCR?
VCR.
So you go and you spend 45 minutes trying to buffer a trailer for a MILF Hunter HD video. And then it finally gets there, and then you realize it's just a trailer, and it only buffered 16 seconds, and your parents are pulling in, and you're just furious, just trying to get it out, and so you can run upstairs and act like it never happened. But it... Good times, dude. Good times.
You're trying to stay up till 3 a.m. until those Girls Gone Wild
Catch
commercials come on.
Girls Gone
You
Wild.
got
Yes!
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
You had to be prepared. You had to be ready, like boner, ready to go, like you fucking.
You already prepped.
Yeah, no, you gotta like have done like laid some groundwork here and like be at least one Victoria's Secret magazine deep at this point before you know it's 1 a.m. Comedy Central, Girls Gone Wild video is gonna be
Girls
fun.
Gone.
You're gonna
Girls
see
Gone
some.
Wild.
You're gonna see some blurry titties there, bud.
Blurred. but
You're
they're
gonna
there.
you're gonna see some butt jiggling, and guess what? You're 12. That is more than enough. That is more than it takes.
Just gotta close your eyes and listen to the talk sex with Dr. Ruth.
Yes.
Here he is. Listen
Yes.
to talk sex. He's like, yes.
You remember that old lady,
Yes.
dude?
Indubitably.
She was in her 80s. Do you remember her?
The one
Dude,
did
she
she
did
have
stuff,
the
dude.
fucking TV show too?
Yeah, she was in
Yes.
she was in her 80s. She also was on fucking Between the Lions on PBS for some reason.
Really?
Yeah, dude. She was
She was on a PBS show.
yeah, she played like a sex counselor, but it was for words. She would like sound out words, and they would like come together.
The
to
lady
form
knew
a whole
stuff.
word.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I swear
know
to
she
God,
could
that was
do
a
stuff.
thing.
Oh shit. Yeah, but I remember that fucking lady. Yeah, she people would call him with all kinds of fucking
Yeah, it was like
fucking
clearly
questions.
trolling.
She'd be like, "Grab your dildo and
yeah,
Just work it this way. Just work yourself up, honey. It's gonna be okay.
yeah.
That was the first jerk off instructions porno.
Jerk off. Yeah, she'd tell you how to jerk off. She'd be like, well, maybe grab his balls or grab your
Yeah.
balls. You know, just grab your balls.
It's like
a
an
certain
88-year-old lady.
She'd be
too.
like doing it on stage.
somebody's
She'd be like,
balls.
have her hand like this, you know, and just grab it, you know, and just slowly jerk it.
Just get your hands full of some shaft and go to town.
Yeah, go to town, honey. It's okay.
Ah, shit.
Next call.
Next caller.
Somebody needs to do a fucking
What was
Netflix
her name?
document.
What was
Dr. Ruth.
Dr. Ruth. What was her
Yeah.
whole name? Do you remember?
I
No?
don't know.
But Dr. Ruth. Okay.
I didn't frequent her that much.
Yeah.
Oh, they need
We're
to
not
have a fucking
following her on
documentary
Instagram,
about
all
that
right?
woman. Yeah. Yeah, right. There's no way she's still alive, probably.
No, I think she did die. I think she did because I think there was. I
She
remember
did
some
die.
story.
She did die.
She did die.
She did die.
She did done died.
She did die.
She did done died.
She done did die.
She done did it in.
She
Died.
I
done.
wonder what
She
kind of
done did.
community like she had to have grown up in back in the 30s or whatever to like cult like.
Yeah, like what kind of fucking dildos did she have back then? Holy shit! What are you?
You
Well,
assholes.
they're made out of wood.
For one, her name is Sue,
Are you sure?
and she's still alive.
And she's still alive. Wow! Wow!
Dr. Ruth is
Sue
still
Johansson
jerking out
CM
there?
is a Canadian writer, public speaker, registered nurse, sex educator, and media personality.
Does she have an Instagram?
She may.
I bet you she does.
Good God.
How old is she right now?
Oh, Sue Johnson. Okay, yeah.
Sue
She is
Johnson.
90
She's
years
90?
old. She'll be 91 July 29.
yeah.
When did her show go off air? Does it say?
I'll look.
Probably on her Wikipedia.
Is she hot?
I mean, not now. She probably was a babe.
She hot? She definitely wasn't when I was watching that,
that,
shit.
Oh, dude.
Yes, there she is. She'd have the vibrator.
Show
and
the
shit on
camera. Show the
stage.
camera.
Yeah.
You telling me
Yeah. Oh my
you
god.
wouldn't make sweet love to that woman?
Well, yeah. Holy shit.
I can't see when it went
Dude,
off.
she'd probably
Well,
rock
just
your world.
look up her picture online and put it on the recording so people can see what she looks like if they don't know what we're talking about. But yeah, I do remember that fucking lady because yeah, it would be that late at night, and wasn't it real sex?
It was. I think it was Talk Sex. With
Talk Sex?
Dr. Sue.
Was it Talk Sex? Okay, yeah, yeah, dude. And I was like, what channel was it on?
I have no idea. Like I said, I grew up mostly with like just PBS, like literally. But like there'd be brief instances where I'd have fucking cable on occasion.
Right, right, yeah. Oh fuck, yeah. That's fucking funny, dude. I totally forgot about that fucking lady. That's crazy. But yeah, I remember fucking going out to my cousins because they'd have Dish, and that's where I'd get to watch like Dragon Ball Z and shit.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
Get that Cartoon Network going. That Toonami, dude. The
Toonami.
little robot dude.
Yeah.
He was a bro.
But yeah, dude, growing up, it was always like go outside and play.
Yeah,
Outside and
fucking
play.
hit each other with sticks.
Yeah, dude. Good times. I remember literally that. Me and my buddies would just beat the shit out of each other with wiffle ball bats and pretend they were swords, and we were sword fighting, and we're just
Yeah.
out there beating each other up.
It was like a steady dose of like hitting each other with sticks and throwing rocks at things. That was about it.
I remember because I grew up in Holland before I moved to Bay City, and we would, we put all of our fucking lawn, like twice a year, they let you like put all the leaves and like down branches and shit to the curb, and then they come by and pick all that shit up. So we had like this big pile out there, and we lived on 24th, which was kind of a little bit busier street. And so we would take the fucking branches and we'd throw them out in the middle of the street, and we'd wait for like a big bus to come and like drive over it because it was so big just to hear the fucking crack. Like how fucking dumb were we?
You'd fucking ride
How
that high
fucking
for
dumb
a week.
were we, dude?
Like Tuesday at school, you'd look at Billy and be like, "Dude, remember that fucking branch?"
Dude,
And
remember?
he'd be like, "Dude,
yes.
fuck yes,
yeah,
Fuck
yeah, dude.
yes.
And we had like one year we had a lightning strike, fucking down a huge ass fucking branch, and it came like this close. I'm not even joking right here. This fucking close to fucking hitting our window
Oh
and
shit."
going through the house. So a bunch of that ended up getting cut down and like thrown to the side of the road. So we had like all this cover, and it was snow covered. So we'd wait for like the Max bus to come down, and then we just pelt it with snowballs like all over the big part of the big ass fucking
Yes.
windows and shit. Yes, all this cover, dude. Yeah, we couldn't
Fuck yeah.
couldn't put it to waste.
Fuck yeah.
What the fuck else are we doing?
I lived out in the
Exactly.
country, so we had
You
it's
had
pretty much BB guns. You
Yeah.
fucking shoot birds and frogs.
shoot birds and frogs, no squirrels.
No,
you-
out in
you're
the
out in the
country,
country.
man. There's like not a lot of squirrels out there.
Dude,
No, it's weird. Like, even when when we go hiking and stuff, or hiking through woods, you don't see a lot of squirrels in like naturist areas. You see a lot of squirrels in town.
Right? It's probably because
Oh,
Why are they
absolutely.
more of an? They're not like a scavenging.
Easier
Well,
to
they
eat 'em.
are. They are kind of. Dude, we got a fucking hole like this in our trash can. We've got fucking squirrels in it all the
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
it's
time.
probably because like
Squirrels made the hole.
I went
there's so many
squirrel hunting
bird feeders
recently.
and whatnot that can support squirrel population that just doesn't exist out in the wild.
Out in the wild, they wouldn't survive out there.
Right? Yeah, they'd have to have like nut trees and whatnot, and like there's only so many of those. Where they get the extra food sources in town from bird feeders and whatever else, you know.
So are squirrels like even like a fucking like what are squirrels to like the fucking like are they even worth having here?
I don't know. They taste good.
Yeah, they're tasty.
I'm sure they.
no,
Are they?
not city squirrels.
Yeah.
I went squirrel hunting recently, actually, and it ended up being the coldest fucking day of the year.
Really?
And it turned into a nightmare.
Fuck.
It was just us hiking through the woods in like 2 feet of snow with like a bunch of guns and fucking equipment, and it was horrible. Didn't see a single fucking squirrel. And then
Not one fucking
not
squirrel.
one. And we're like way out there in the middle of nowhere, like
you bring
like
dudes?
state land. What's that?
Brought dubs.
No,
No?
no, dude.
What?
No, it was
How
just
the
too
fuck did you
cold.
not bring
I
dubs?
pre-gamed, but fucking
No, you gotta bring dubs with you.
oh, dude, it was rough. It was fucking like I said, it ended up being the coldest day of the fucking year.
That's what I mean. You run into that situation, there's no squirrels, it's cold as fuck, you might as well have a dube while you're
Yeah.
out there.
I think I didn't have any. I think I was like laid off and broke and
No, during that time.
Yeah.
That fucking time.
the hard times.
The hard times.
The hard times.
Oh, the hardest times.
Yeah.
Dude, broke, no money.
Yeah, dude.
You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, fucking it's hard times when you can't get some pot.
Dude, yeah. No shit. I don't know. I've never like really had that problem though. Never really had that problem.
Like twice maybe.
Twice?
Twice, yeah.
Twice?
Lapierre's always been full of pot.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're full of everything. It sounds like.
Mostly pot and heroin.
You got any good dispensaries here in town?
Here, there's one in is it Saugatuck, Green Koi.
Yeah.
That's where we got we
They have
just
good
we
beer.
decided to go there because we're going to actually re-up tomorrow and we just needed a little bit, so we went there and grabbed some of this. And this is some GMO.
Can I see it?
Yeah. Oh, I just snapped it, but yeah,
Oh,
it's like 32% THC. I don't know. It's pretty good stuff. I'm just really partial to what we normally get. We drive to Flint to get ours.
shut
Damn.
the fuck up.
Yeah, that's where we're going tomorrow.
Really?
We're going to Flint.
From like a person that you know or for like
Yeah,
a dispensary?
No, not a dispensary. No, it's my wife's caregiver.
Okay.
So, and we've went through him since we lived in Bay City. And, so we go through him. And so I'm like really partial to that weed. But this weed's really good. But it seems like the high doesn't last as long.
Yeah.
Like, it's a really good high when you get high. It's like, you're like, oh, yeah, fuck yeah, I'm high. And then all of a sudden you're just like,
Yeah, that was actually pretty decent earlier.
yeah. And then, but it kind of goes away fast. Like right now, I'm like, I need to roll another joint,
Right.
you know?
I go to Flint to party a lot. Flint's pretty sweet.
Flint, yeah, not delivering it.
I'd party with like Joe and Frank from Absorbed and from Blue to Gray. We actually, I'm probably not supposed to talk about it, but we have a side project going. It's me and Joe, Joseph the Red.
Joseph the Red?
Yeah, from Blue to Gray. And Frank from Absorbed. We're doing, do you know anything about like sea shanties?
Sea shanties.
Sea shanties.
I know ice shanties.
What the fuck's an ice shanty?
We go ice fishing and
Isn't
you
it
have your
where you ice-
shanty?
Oh no, dude, we're doing like a
What's a sea shanty?
It's like what we do with a drunken sailor. Like you've heard that song.
Yeah.
Did you ever play Assassin's Creed Black Flag?
No, I didn't play Black Flag.
okay, me
I
either.
played like 1, 2, and 3, I think.
Oh, nice. Well, anyway, we're doing like original songs, sea shanties, and we're taking like the 1600s style of like writing a song about being a badass sailor man, and then we're applying it to like funny partying stuff.
Are you guys gonna
So, like-
dress up as sailors?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, man. Yeah. Well, the goal is to get gigs at like coffee shops and like Renaissance festivals. Festivals, dude. Go to fucking Ren
Oh
Fest.
yeah, Ren
and
Fest.
fucking
You'll be booked.
Sing fucking sailor songs about
Just
getting
get a hold
fucked
of
up.
Mandy Stevenson.
Oh, she's into that?
Oh fuck yeah,
Yeah?
she is. She's all into the Ren Fest.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And like LARPing and all that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, listen to our podcast that we did. I did with her.
Yeah?
She's all into that stuff.
Okay.
Just get a hold of her.
Yeah, I didn't
She'll
watch
fucking
that
get-
one. I watched a bunch of yours.
Dude, get a hold of her. She's like all involved in the Ren Fest, dude.
Oh, shit.
Oh fuck yeah.
Yeah, we got like 2 songs right now.
Dude, 2 songs? How long are they?
The one's like 4 minutes.
4?
And then we got some covers that we're doing. But
What covers?
Fucking Barrett's Privateers.
Barrett's Privateers.
Barrett's Privateers, which is a sea shanty, of course. And then
What the fuck is sea shanty?
you never heard sea shanties?
No.
Can I pull it up on YouTube and show you?
Fuck.
You never
What-
heard
what is
sea
sea shanty?
shanties?
Have Jesse do it.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, Jesse, you do it. And then you can turn if you click the sound over on the right, and you can turn it to the TV, which is like W and a bunch of numbers and letters. I don't know.
What am I looking
I don't-
up?
Barrett's Privateers.
Barrett's Privateers.
Yeah,
I don't
dude,
have
it's like
audio.
sailor songs.
Because I have it running on 2 separate computers, audio and video. I don't have audio hooked up to these headphones yet, but we can hear it through the TV. Whatever this fucking sea shanty. I probably know what it is. I just don't know.
It's
Didn't
just
know that
stuff
was called.
sailors would sing.
Stan
like
Rogers.
Yeah,
1700s.
sailors used to come up with like simple working songs to keep in time with the rhythm of a ship when they were working.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And so we're taking that concept and just putting like funny modern like the songs sound old, but like the one is about fucking taking 1,000-degree dabs. You know, it's about doing hot dabs, and we got another one that's like in it for the grog, dude, where you sell your buddies for a pint because you're in it for the grog, fucking pirate shit, dude, fucking
In it for the grog.
yeah, dude. Shout out to Joe and Frank
Joe
from
and
Absorbed. Those guys are fucking sick if you're into like Agalock and stuff like that, post black metal.
Fucking absorbed.
I love them.
Played one show with them.
Those are the boys, dude.
Is this it?
Did you figure it out?
Yeah, dude. Stan fucking Rogers.
Did you
Bro.
turn the sound to the TV yet?
No. How do I do that again?
Over on the right side of your, go to your screen, and then you click the where you would adjust the volume. You just click that, and you change the sound to it's like W something. There's a bunch of letters.
Properties.
No, not properties. Just down on the right side of the screen where the
Like,
little
here's this
sound
pumpkin.
icon is.
There you go.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, and then you can change
Sounds.
what speakers. There's one that says like W something. That's the TV.
This will give you a good idea, like just what
Here I am rolling one, and then I just got
the
past one.
concept. They kind of like made a comeback in 2020.
I don't know.
The quarantine, Trailer Park Boys like did
You
one.
figure it out, Jesse, or no?
Working on it.
If not, that's okay.
VW37.
Yeah, something like that. Some bullshit bunch of letters.
Vizio 37 inch.
I wish it would say something like that.
Am I gonna have to switch it back?
No. No, you're good.
I don't know if I did it right or not. We're gonna find out.
We're going to find out.
No.
This going is the vessel I'd ever seen. Goddamn them all. I was told we'd sail the seas for American gold. We'd fire no guns, shed no tears. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. It's a fucking banger.
This
dude.
is it.
Yeah.
This is kind of like what you're doing.
Yeah, dog.
So is there no like instruments?
Yeah, that was just 3 vocals.
Oh hell
You
yeah, dude.
stomp and then you hit your fist too with the beat.
Shit, that's picking it up in the microphone too. So. Yeah, dude. All right, we better stop that before we
Yeah,
get
it's
copyright
super
violation.
super corny and nerdy. But that's what we do with those
Dude, that's
guys.
gonna be cool, man.
Oh, we'd all get together and we'd all drink and shit, and then we ended up singing sea shanties just for fun.
Right.
And then we were
yeah,
like,
yeah, you posted clips and shit.
yeah,
of
and then we
that.
were like, all right, let's fucking write a song. Fuck it, it'll be funny, you know. Who cares? You know,
Who cares?
It's fun.
It's fun.
That's what life is all about.
It's fun.
Some would disagree. It's probably
fun.
not. Life's not all about having fun.
No. Why not?
My life is, but I'm a fuck up. So
It's my life. I do what I want.
I like that song. It's a good song.
Isn't it a good song?
It's a great song.
You think so? You think that was a good song?
I have no
wonder.
idea what that song is.
You don't know what that song is? You know what that song is, Jesse?
Nope.
The fucking Arabic dude?
Nope.
And he's like, it's my life. I do whatever I want.
Oh, you weren't
It's
just
my
making that up?
No.
I thought
You
so,
don't remember?
I thought you were making shit up, dude.
All right, Jesse, go back to YouTube. Type in "It's My Life. I do what I want." There's gonna be
It's
some
not like an
Arabic
NSYNC song.
dude.
No, it's a Bon Jovi song.
No, there's
It's my life, and it's now or never. I want to live forever. Yeah, dude. Fucking Bon Jovi, dude. Rob Langford. Holy shit, Rob Langford.
fucking when he was on here. We were messing around with the internet a lot,
He
doing
fucked your
that shit.
cameras up?
Doing that shit, yeah. And then OBS froze up. I don't know. That's what I use for the video shit. So it's probably just my computer can't handle
Trying
it.
to do too much shit with one PC.
Yeah,
Right.
I can't. That's why I can't do audio and video through my computer. I have to have 2 computers
Huh.
because it's just can't handle
Do
it.
you like
Right.
only have what 16 gigs of RAM?
I think it's got either 12 or 16 of RAM, and it's got a 3.7 processor, and it goes up to like 4 sometimes. But I don't know like how good that is. I don't know if
Right. That's pretty decent.
it's
but
decent for a Best Buy computer.
as far as like RAM, a lot of RAM is like pretty essential for being able to run processing.
Right.
So
You basically it's like you upgrade your RAM and your processor will be more efficient.
yeah, you get like 32 gigs of RAM on that son of a bitch, and you can
And then you can watch MILF
Yeah.
Hunter HD.
yeah, you can,
So you're thinking. So
you can run NASA.
So you think if I like upgraded my RAM on that computer, I wouldn't run into this issue that I just did, but I also may be able to run the audio through it.
Probably. When you're mixing and mastering and you don't have like a lot of RAM on your computer, you start putting on like plugins or whatever, and you're gonna bog down your computer pretty quick.
Well, see, I can run audio through my computer just fine. I can do just audio. I can mix. I can master. Everything sounds great. It runs smooth. But once I include video and audio,
It's because
then
your
this
CPU is trying to do everything.
right.
Yeah.
Then this whole conversation right now would be like it'd have static the whole time that we were talking. But the recording wouldn't have the static. It would be
Right.
fine. But that would be annoying as fuck.
Yeah,
to
but
do.
your playback is lagging out because your video takes up so much processing power.
Yeah, so that's what it is. It's like fuck. But now, like I was saying earlier, it's like try to build a computer. I don't know. I've been looking on like the forums and stuff, and everybody's like, dude, there's everything's like way overpriced right now.
Yeah, there's a computer chip shortage. It's like shutting down automobile manufacturing.
Really?
Yeah, Ford shut down their plants like a couple weekends that they were supposed to work just because of chip shortages. It's only expected to get worse.
Really? So that means even like desktops and just like you can buy at a store are going to start going way up.
Yep. A lot of any product that's going to have like any kind of processing chip, which is pretty much everything nowadays, is going to go up. At least in the short term.
Well, that's fucking interesting. So it's like basically if you wanted to buy something, even though everything's expensive right now, you better do it now. That's kind of what you're thinking?
Yeah.
Better do it now. You're getting fucked now, but you're going to get fucked even more later.
Yeah, it's like put your money into like NVIDIA and stuff like that. Chip processing, Taiwan semiconductors. You'll probably make money off of that.
Or like invest?
Yeah.
Okay.
Those
You
companies.
flip that coin.
Yeah, you know what I
You went
mean?
right to investing.
Yeah.
I was like, all right.
Well, like seriously, if things are gonna go up and or whatever, regardless, you probably.
You want another beer, Justin?
Yeah, I'll do one more.
You want a
How
shot?
many do you have in there?
Huh?
I'll take a beer.
Okay.
Shot. Fucking A, brother. Let's do it.
Get that whiskey the fuck away
My
from
job
me.
is to give guys in bands alcohol.
He said, "Gets that whiskey away from me." Dusty's like, "All right, let's do it."
Okay.
Got a room camp.
I got a chaser if you need it.
We're just gonna go for
He's got the Verners.
If I
He said no. He's just gonna. Cheers.
Skull.
Cheers.
if I get into whiskey, dude, it's fucking done. It's over.
If I get into whiskey, it's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday.
Club going up on a Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Yeah, with everything going up in prices or whatever, you can like literally make money off of that if you invested in the companies that have the power to set the price point.
Yeah, they're having a hard time right now, and you can give them money when they need it, and then
Or
they'll
people are bitching about oil going up in
be
prices.
doing better later.
Invest in oil companies.
Well, that's so. Like my impression too was like when the whole AMC and GameStop was going on, everybody's investing. That didn't like help that company at all.
It gave them some money. GameStop's actually putting additional shares out there to raise capital.
To try to like pay off this debt.
Yeah, to try to pay off its debt, but it also has to fund. It would have to completely restructure how
know.
it does business.
I don't know. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was just gonna say. I don't know how GameStop's gonna stay in business. With most things are going digital nowadays.
Right, and
And why the fuck
they're
are you
brick
being
and mortar
charged the
store.
same price for a digital video game as you are for a physical digital
Yeah.
game?
Because
Or
you'll pay
game.
for it.
Exactly. You're going to pay for it because you want that game.
I'm a
But it's like,
gamer, dude. I don't
why?
go to fucking GameStop, man. I'm fucking gonna get a digital copy.
Right.
I'm not gonna lose a digital copy. I'm not gonna scratch a digital copy.
Because even when you buy
My
the
disc
physical
tray's
copy,
not gonna fuck up.
even when you buy the physical copy, you still have to download the game.
Right.
It's fucking bullshit.
Right.
Fuck you.
Yeah, and
Why am I buying this? So I can have the booklet?
Right. And
That's what you're
Yeah.
buying it for. Is for the booklet
no,
and the
it's so that
case.
you can fucking have to find the disc every time that you go
Exactly.
to start your game because your girlfriend keeps putting in Lego Harry Potter.
The booklets aren't even cool
Yeah,
anymore.
God damn it.
I think the last game with a cool booklet was Halo 2.
Halo 2?
Halo 2 had like a little booklet that had like concept art, and,
Yeah.
like fucking had some lore in it and stuff.
Well, like
Anything
GTA
else?
would have like the whole fucking map.
Yep.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Games don't even
Hell
come with
yeah.
a booklet.
Anything in the last
Really?
No.
3 years?
Newer games now. There's no booklet.
No.
What?
You know what it is in there now? Ads.
I
Yo,
mean, all
you
it
fucking
is,
Serious?
ads.
I haven't
like
bought a
a-
fucking physical
A
video
free
game in a while.
trial to
all a
Yeah.
physical
pay for
video
later.
game
Some
is like a
bullshit.
key code, basically. You know.
That's fucking bullshit.
Yeah, it's just there's no books anymore in
No
games.
books.
Yeah. No little books with it.
There's
like,
no fuck you. There's no
I
point
love
in GameStop.
the lore, dude.
There's
I
no
love
point
lore.
in GameStop.
Well, it's because we got the internet.
Why
you
are people investing
you don't
in this
need a
piece
little
of shit place?
You don't need a little book with the lore in it when you can Google what the fuck is the lore of this.
Now you got to fucking Google in your
Watch
hand.
16 hours of videos on what the fuck happened in the history of this game instead of just trying to figure out what happened from the little bit of information they give you.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, people basically rallied around GameStop and AMC where they just like got together on.
Well, it was a big fuck you, is what I thought it was.
Yeah,
Well, they were
yeah.
a big fuck you to everybody.
Yeah.
You know, they're like, oh, they're going
People-
to dump stock on this because they were actually being smart. If you think about it, they're actually being smart. They're like, this business, they're thinking like me or right now or whatever. It's like, you know, it's not going to go nowhere. Like, everything's going digital.
Yeah,
like,
it's
let's
all
not
everything.
invest in them. They're actually being smart. And then everybody was like, oh, no, fuck you.
Yeah.
We're going to get you. We're going to get you. And they did.
What happened?
Right?
Well, that's how a company dies. You know, everyone says, "Oh, this fucking ship is sinking. Sell
Yes.
all my shares." That's what was
Yeah.
happening to GameStop. They were about
Yeah.
to fucking die.
Right.
And then all the nerds got together and were like, "No."
What?
Yeah.
Which is sweet because it showed that nerds can affect
Right.
the fucking economy.
But they really
that's
can't. Actually, that
it's all rigged anyway.
there's a company called Archegos that basically like they found out had like millions of share, like an enormous quantity of GameStop shares that they had bought using borrowed money. And when they borrow on margins, which means that if the stock drops like X amount of low, like they'll be forced to sell that. And they like got caught like basically like where that GameStop did drop so low and they had to sell all of their shares of stock that they had bought using borrowed money. And it was like a huge scandal, basically.
Fuck.
But like
There's more going on there.
Basic-
There's more going on
Yeah.
there.
like
Hey.
retail investors obviously affect the stock market, but people had thought that retail investors affected the GameStop stock more than they actually did. It was actually like some Chinese dude. It wasn't really supposed to be doing stuff, but yeah, like there's this thing called shorting a stock, right? So
Short that stock.
yeah, you think a stock is going to go down in price. So what happens is you borrow a stock from somebody that owns it. You sell that stock to finance your purchasing of more stocks. And then at a given date, you have to buy that person's stock back to them. And since you're thinking that stock is going to go down, you'll buy it at a later date for a lesser price. But you can screw yourself over because if that stock, in fact, goes up and you have to buy it, you'll lose money on it.
Right.
So that's what those GameStop guys did or
That's-
attempted to
okay.
do was basically make these big hedge fund investors that were shorting stocks, like these big investors that were shorting stocks, lose a bunch of money. They're like sinking hedge funds, basically.
Yeah. And what the fuck's a hedge fund?
So
It's like we were trying to look that up the other day, and I'm like, what the fuck is
Okay,
a hedge
I
fund?
guarantee Lee knows the answer to this
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
question.
What
So-
exactly is it in like
what these kids were doing on
shortened terms?
Yeah. What these kids were doing on Reddit, they were basically their own hedge fund, right? So it's like a hedge fund is like a fund that collects a big group of people's money, and to the point where they can like invest in
A
things.
big group of people's money or debt or
money, like they'll
Money.
take a bunch of people's capital that they all throw into like this big fund.
so a bunch
so
of
that-
people throw into this fund. They are the hedge fund.
Yeah,
now.
and they can buy the people that run the hedge fund can buy like certain assets, and sometimes they'll buy it in such a quantity that it will like raise the price of that.
okay.
And that's basically what people did on Reddit when they came together. You know what I mean? They were their own like unofficial hedge fund that were basically able to rally around certain stocks that they liked, AMC and Reddit.
Neat. I just fucking
So
learned something.
they became what they most hated.
but in a sexy
Yeah.
way.
Yeah, they basically organized
Look at that.
to
that.
to sink a bunch of rich assholes, funds.
Yeah, right. But then that's like the moral, like the movie, you watch it, and at the end, it's like they became what they most hated.
They became anonymous.
Oh,
They became anonymous, and then a week did more than Anonymous has ever done.
I mean, yeah, Anonymous used to do things like shut down Egypt's internet blocking and stuff. But Anonymous is just like
that's
a
pretty sweet.
random 4chan thing,
You think, just anonymous.
Dude, I've seen some fucked up shit on 4chan.
It's just a bunch of,
I bet you have too. You're not.
I see
you're
some
4chan
fucked up
guy.
shit on Rotten.com too.
Oh, Rotten, dude. Oh,
Rotten,
man. Rotten.
Yeah,
Did you see that picture of the guy who got attacked by a box cutter?
Oh.
On his back, and like his back is just these huge.
Oh,
like,
man.
Fucking.
You remember when Rotten.com was, you could still get it in school? Remember you could look it up in school?
No.
No?
No, dude.
Did you ever look up Rotten.com in school, Jesse?
Nope, not in school.
I can't.
No, you couldn't get to it?
Nope.
No? Oh, man.
Man, I
Here-
can't-
For some reason here in Holland, I remember we were in the library. We got to Rotten.com. That's
Holland
where I
don't give a
first
fuck.
seen it. That's where I first seen it. Well, it
Where
wasn't
you first seen
forever.
someone die.
Eventually, it was gone. All of a sudden, we couldn't access it. But then,
Yeah, they saw
we
you
finally
sick
got a
little
computer.
fucks
I
on
can't
there.
remember the
Yes.
Yeah, we're talking middle school here.
the
like sixth
Gore
grade.
website that I first became aware of.
I'm like,
Viral
are these
death?
real? Is this
What?
real?
Was it Viral Death?
No,
Remember, like
Death?
viraldeath.com.
I don't know. Then
Faces
there was
of
live
Death.
leaks. which
Live
was supposed to
leaks.
have.
I
like,
remember
real
live
shit.
leaks,
Who,
but then
who remembers watching the BME Pain Olympics?
yep.
Oh yeah, where they're like cutting their nut sacks and like dumping the fucking. Oh,
I think all that turned out to be fake. I hope to God that was all fake.
dude, that shit.
Remember, like the guy putting his ball sack on the table and just like taking
just
a hatchet.
fucking hatchet,
Like,
dude.
blah 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 blah, dude. Oh yeah, dude.
I mean, genital
The
mutilation
onset
was
of
a
the internet
thing.
being an adolescent male was fucking exquisite.
But then you had like stuff like E-Bombs World too. It was just a bunch of funny ass
Yeah.
shit, dude.
Oh, yeah.
E-Bombs, man.
One guy, one
Fuck.
jar.
One guy, one jar.
Yeah, dude.
Two girls,
That's
one
an
cup
American
started all that shit.
classic, dude.
Two girls, one cup started all that. fucking-
That was
Weird
That
ass
was
shit.
like the thing when I was in like ninth
you ever
grade.
seen two?
I mean,
girls,
two
one
girls.
Cup?
Oh, yeah.
Two girls, one cup was like a opening to like a whole world of scat porn.
Yeah.
that was a thing on 4chan for a while.
It was opened up a whole world of just that kind of weird shit that you could put out there. There
Yeah.
wasn't that kind of weird
Oh
shit.
yeah, there was.
What I mean,
Scat
what I'd
porn?
give to go back, dude.
Well, that was like that kind of like made it. Two girls, one cup. Come on.
Oh, yeah.
There
I
wasn't
remember,
like
dude-
scat porn making it to where I would hear about
Right,
it in
yeah.
some middle school in Holland. You know what I mean? No, it was two girls, one
was
cup.
when-
Did you see
that
that?
was when scat porn made it.
yeah,
Two girls,
that's
one
when
cup.
it made it.
Remember
It
being
made
like
it big.
12.
The bright lights of the
My buddy
the
had
big
a
city.
Could you-
birthday party, and like it's like we literally watched like Goatsy and like two girls. That was the whole birthday party at 12 years old. Was just seeing how much fucked up shit we could pull up on the internet, dude.
You don't think in the fucking like 1800s there wasn't like weird ass shit they were doing?
Oh yeah,
I
like
bet
having
they did
sex.
all kinds of weird shit, dude.
Weird shit.
They had
dude.
to have.
Come on,
because
man.
we had that stuff.
Like, out to the stables.
We were still-
like, come on.
We should do some weird shit, but we don't have to because we have the internet. You know, you can see a titty on the internet. You can pull out your phone and be like, "Oh, look,
Well, people would argue that
see
you
a
know.
titty." Well, let's see a titty. You know, back then you couldn't.
Well, people would argue that you see all this shit on the internet, like porn and stuff, and then that warps your mind and makes you think that like well, that's what all sex is supposed to be. That's why they argue against porn. That's a big one of the arguments, right?
right, yeah.
Is
Yeah.
it? Is it not? That's
No.
what they
It
say.
is, yeah.
That's what they say. It warps your
I
mind,
always
makes
wonder-
you think that this is what sex is supposed to be like.
It's
all the
not.
time.
It's like the action movie of sex.
There you go.
Yeah,
like
it's
an
like-
action like
It
Vin
is.
Diesel and
It's always
XXX
like
or
meant to be
something.
more cinematic. I think the biggest thing that probably warps our mind towards sex in today's culture is probably that there's like a shame around it and that we don't talk about it. It's the thing that everybody does, but like for some reason we're not supposed to talk about it in public.
Right.
It's like money too, you know what I mean?
Money,
all those things.
salary at work. Like
Yeah.
somebody asked you. Somebody just asked. Somebody just said today, just today, I was changing the trash, and he's walking out. He's like, "Boy, I hope they pay you good for this." And I was like, "Well, I hope to get there someday." And he's like, "Oh, they don't." And I just didn't really say.
Right.
And I get paid decent for what I do. Okay,
Yeah.
it's not like I'm getting shafted because I wouldn't have accepted it.
Right. But yeah,
know.
talking about money or talking about sex, there's it's a weird cultural thing that we're just for some reason not supposed to do, even though it's a huge thing that, is a big
It's
part
a
of
huge-
everybody's lives.
Yeah, it is. It is.
It's odd. And
It's very odd.
it's the one of those things that between money and sex and like there's other cultural things, occurrences that happen like that like those are all things that people have been doing since like culture began.
It really is.
Since probably speech began about 50,000 years
you
ago.
You were talking earlier about how homosexuality wasn't made to be abnormal until the rise of Christianity. And was it Henry III?
Henry the Eighth, actually.
Dude,
Was it
we were
Henry
going
VIII?
through that all the kings and queens and stuff of the past and stuff like that.
Them
There's
Greeks,
so many.
Them
But yeah,
Greeks,
Henry-
dude, they were jerking on shafts, dude. They didn't give a fuck, dude. Like they're hanging with the homies and fucking homie looks
Yeah,
good. Let's go for it.
But then
you
there's
know?
arguments that they say that like nearing the end of like civilizations and stuff, people got like like just obsessed with like with that kind of with sexuality and cultural
Like
stuff,
hedonism?
and then they got really
Got
obsessed.
hedonistic.
Yeah, they got obsessed with the sex and like how gay and straight
Yeah.
and whatever all the shit. They got obsessed with it, and then eventually like civilization fell. So
Like
so
Rome?
there's people that say like that's kind of like what might be happening now.
Like Rome was partying by the end.
yeah.
I think
So-
as far as homosexuality being something that's like super looked down on, I guess Christianity always shied away from it a little bit, but King Henry VIII formed the Church of England, which started Protestantism, the Protestant church. And he basically like rewrote a lot of rules. He formed that church specifically to do that, mostly so that he can get a marriage annulment, and because the Holy Roman Empire didn't support him in a conquest in Rome.
You could
But-
do that shit back then.
Yeah, so he's
just purely for yourself.
yeah, he was like, "Fuck this! I'm starting my own church." So he did
So they
that.
didn't have to listen to Rome.
Yeah, and he was
Which
a
was
lot
the
harsher
power.
on gays, and basically most of the super anti-homosexual global movements, like in places like Jamaica, in places like India now, and stuff like that, were enforced because of Britain colonizing those places.
Really.
A lot of the places in Africa that really have like really harsh anti homosexuality laws.
Do they really? Like, so like, what other kind of? Do you know like what some of their laws are?
Well,
Yeah, like
isn't
they'll beat
gay
you to
being-
death.
What's
like-
that?
They'll beat you to death.
Beat you to death.
Even in like Russia, isn't it illegal to be gay in Russia still?
Yeah.
You face
It's
you go
illegal
to
to
jail.
be gay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm
See,
talking.
but it's never been illegal to be gay here, right?
No, but it was.
It was very looked down upon.
Yes,
for
yeah.
sure. Not
Oh,
not
yeah.
doubting that.
Oh, yeah.
But it was never illegal, right?
No.
No.
But
I imagine
no.
in some states, yeah, sodomy and shit's illegal in like Alabama and shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sodomy.
yeah. But that's the act of homosexuality.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
It's
actually,
like law against gays,
Well,
yeah.
what's the actual definition?
Sodomy is defined as any sexual act not specifically meant for procreation,
Yeah.
actually,
Yeah.
technically. But we refer to sodomy as homosexuality usually. But technically, sodomy is a blowjob.
Wait, that
I was associated it with butt stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Like, oh, it's Tuesday. We're gonna get sodomized. Let's go.
Sodomized. Yeah, let's do
Yeah.
it. Sodomized.
Any hole that doesn't end
Tuesday
up at a womb,
sodomization.
basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything that doesn't end up with the baby
Yeah.
is sodomy.
So all the good stuff.
All the good stuff.
All the good stuff is
Yeah,
sodomy.
every time you pull out,
Yeah.
it's sodomy.
Yeah, anything that doesn't end up
Pull
with
up.
a expensive bill.
Pulling out.
Oh yeah,
Sodomy.
the pull-out game is strong here.
I do love sodomy.
Strong dismount.
Strong dismount.
Holy shit.
He said strong
Strong
The
dismount.
dismount is clear.
Yeah. Gotta end Olympic style.
Olympic style. No. Yeah. Well, that would explain why we're the last of the friends to have kids. So
It's an Olympic dismount is. Jesus.
I don't know, man. I can't. I don't know. Me and my wife, we've been together for 15 years, so I can't imagine like just having to put a condom back on. Fuck that shit. Nope. Not me. What do you want? You get the extra ribbed?
Extra ribbed.
Shit, I haven't.
I'm talking to a guy here that probably hasn't had sex in how long?
Oh, I do have a black metal shirt on.
Ba-dum-ts. Ba-dum-ts.
I've been with the same girl forever, so
How long you guys been together?
probably 2015.
2015.
I guess not forever, but
That's still
for
a long
while.
time. That's still a long
Forever
time.
in man
It's
terms.
forever in man terms.
It's a perfect amount of time. No, Caitlin's pretty cool.
Boom shakalaka.
Dude, Lee's girlfriend's hardcore.
Hardcore?
We'll show up there at like noon on Saturday. And this bitch will be fucking drinking Steel Reserve out of a bendy straw. I swear to fucking God.
We work
And, like,
thirds though too.
I'm like,
Yeah, right.
I'm like the band
Third
alcoholic.
shift's a different lifestyle, man.
I'm like the band alcoholic, but she'd like put me under the table, dude. It's fucking awesome.
What time do you go to fucking bed?
Never.
Noon, 1, 2.
Noon, 1? Because you are
Whenever
like
I
an
can.
odd guy to talk to, like on Messenger. I'd be like, that is just like weird times. So that explains it. Third shift.
Yeah,
I fucking hated third
Lee's
shift.
notorious for not sleeping.
Nah.
Yeah,
Hell,
depending
we've
on how
played
much I gotta
shows.
do.
How much sleep do you get a night? Or every couple?
Actually, although I until very recently was working like 7 days a week for like the last year.
Fuck, really?
Yeah, 12's a lot of it, but
He goes, yeah, 12's a lot of it.
We've literally played shows and like he didn't sleep. Like, and he's like drooling on himself, tired. Like, you good, dude? He's like, yeah, we're good. He fucking nailed it too. He always nails it.
yeah, but with the COVID thing, actually not playing shows and stuff like that.
Right.
I've slept a little bit better, but like, I'll get 7-8 hours of sleep when I need to. But if I got shit to do during the day, I can't sleep. I can't sleep. Whatever.
Well, I like for me during the week, it's I go to bed at 10:30, 10:45, and I'm up at 4:15. So that's like what, like 5 hours.
That's hardcore.
Yep.
That's like during the week, Monday through Friday, and then weekend. I'm lucky if I get like 7 or 8.
That's when I have to be up. But I'm a giant pussy and I love my sleep.
Yeah, dude.
So I'll go to bed at like
There's
9.
I just always find shit to
8
do.
or 9.
I'm like one of those, like I'll just find like especially with this stuff, like I'll be like, oh, I can get so much ahead, every night. I can just keep plugging away on stuff,
Yeah.
and then you'll get sucked away into like some little YouTube hole for like 30 minutes. I'm like, fuck. All right, I gotta retrack again. All right, go back to this podcast I was trying to fucking edit or something. I'm like, I don't know, but there is times though. It's like gets to the end of the week or something, and you're just like, fuck, I'm dead.
right. Yeah, that happens to me.
dead.
I'll
It's me at the beginning of the week.
a lot of times I'll like work quite a bit and get like 3 or 4 hours of sleep a couple of days in a row, and then I'll just like crash, or I'll have a day where it's like I'll like work out or something after work, and then I'll just go home and fucking go right to bed.
Fucking work out, dude.
I do.
This
work
guy
out, dude?
fucking works out. He doesn't look like it, but
work
he's
out.
jacked, bro.
I work
He's
out.
jacked. I
got a
rubbed his
six-pack?
shoulders earlier, and all I felt was like, like just muscly sinew, like stressing at my touch, as it said, "Don't fucking touch me," with just his shoulder muscles.
You got a 6-pack?
No,
Not yet.
no.
You're working on it.
Yeah.
He goes,
I-
yeah.
Show him your Jesus tattoo.
Jesus tattoo? Yeah. All right, you gotta see this. Put it
doing
on
it.
cam. Oh my God! No shit.
It's
Could you
Jesus
see that good
fucking
in the camera,
Christ.
Jesse?
Well, his camera died.
What?
Battery wise.
Oh, it just did?
I'm on the room camera.
Oh, okay.
Go over more by Taylor's head. Over by Taylor's head.
Yeah, bring it over
His
here,
camera.
Roach Daddy.
There you go.
Ah.
Oh shit!
not even my birthday.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it said change battery for like a second, and then it went black.
Oh shit. All right, well we better wrap this up, guys. It's getting fucking late. It's fucking been good having you guys on here.
I love you.
Gotta go to
I
synagogue
love
in
you
the
guys.
morning.
Synagogue? What the fuck?
I'm just joking.
a synagogue?
I'm not religious
To the
at all.
synagogue? We're gonna go to the synagogue?
Well, I mean, it's Saturday. Normally, if it was Saturday, I'd say I gotta go to church in the morning, but Saturday's tomorrow, and I'm pretty sure that Saturday's the Jewish holy day.
The
So,
holy day? Yeah, are you religious?
not at all.
Not at all. Atheist?
Yeah.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Or what about you?
Oh, dude, I'm like agnostic.
Agnostic. What the fuck's the difference again?
I think
fucking just
agnostic means you believe in ghosts.
You believe in ghosts.
So I think I've done enough acid and mushrooms in my life to know that I'm about this fucking big. I don't know what the fuck's. There could be some shit out there, man. Who the fuck knows? Who the fuck knows? I live in Michigan,
Hey,
dude.
I'm in
I
that
don't
boat.
know what the fuck's going on.
I feel that.
I don't
Yeah,
know
we
what
didn't
the
even get
fuck's
into
going. There
that.
could be some crazy shit. Who the fuck knows? It's probably not. It could be. Who the fuck knows?
Who the fuck knows? We're gonna have to have you guys on again then, because we didn't even get into that. I want to get into that shit.
Yeah, dude. Oh yeah, man. Fucking. Oh, we were supposed to talk about ghost stories.
Oh, we were.
Oh, shit.
3 hours later.
Oh.
Everybody's like, "Man, it's been almost 3 hours. Fuck you. Save it for next time."
You got to make this like a double VHS.
A double VHS
Yeah,
tape like
man.
Titanic.
Yeah.
Just watch the whole
Or
fucking thing.
fucking Pearl Harbor.
Pearl Harbor.
Oh, that was not a very good film.
This is the most fun I've had on a podcast, man.
Dude, honestly, yeah.
Yeah, dude.
This is a fucking great one.
Sorry, Bernard.
Bernard.
Oh no! Shout out to Sketchy Eats.
Yeah,
Check them out.
Sketchy Eats.
Sketchy Eats.
Sketchy.
It's the only other podcast I listen to.
Hey, well,
Yeah.
hey. So
I was
he's
gonna
got,
say, what other podcast have you been on?
That one.
You've been on that one. Have you been on that one murder one that all the
dude.
girls listen to?
No.
The fuck is that shit called?
fuck.
How do you not know it? You're a podcast guy. That's like
I know
like
what
the
you're
bar.
talking- I know what you're talking about.
Making
I know.
not making murder. God damn it! My girlfriend watches or like listens to this all the time.
I know what it is. How to how?
No, it's not.
How? I know what you're talking
Oh,
about.
no.
God damn it! I just heard it today on the Grave Talks podcast. Shout out to them. That fucking
Shout
dude's
out.
great. That fucking dude's great. He doesn't even need a shout out from me, but that dude, look it up, man. You want to hear some haunted fucking shit?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, like firsthand accounts.
Oh yeah, dude.
Oh yeah.
My favorite murder.
My
favorite murder.
Yes, my because it says favorite.
Yeah, because it's got like killing Kirjera or some shit.
As
She,
soon
like,
as you hear favorite, you think female,
oh yeah.
right? If you heard like your podcast would not be called My Favorite Murder.
No.
Yeah, probably not.
No.
No, that's
No.
no, dude. It's my favorite.
My favorite.
All right, well, fucking dude, this was good time.
All right.
Good time.
Shout out.
Pestilent Age.
Oh.
Check them out. Give your shout outs.
Shout out to Ryan Lang, Aaron Lumsden, all the boys from Silence, all the boys from Blue to Gray.
No,
Joe and
yourselves.
Frank.
Jesus
Oh
Christ.
no, dude, I'm trying to gas up the homies here, dog. Here you go.
Gas them up. Gas them up.
I don't have shout-outs, I don't think.
I love all the fucking homies. Every one of you Michigan
All the
metal
homies.
fucking assholes. Ricky Rocks was here. He's cool.
He's fucking
The
cool.
He is
T-Con
pretty
guys.
T-Con.
Everyone, dude.
Oh shit! Do you have like Keith on?
Yeah. Keith and Toby.
Weren't they the last one you did?
Yeah, just the last one.
Toby's
Yeah.
cool. Keith's cool. Toby's. Toby was fucking lived in Lansing or some shit before he was in
He
the
lived
convalescence.
He lived like all over. He lived like in Knoxville or something too.
I love those
We had a lot
guys.
of fucking stories on that.
Goddamn nomad.
God damn.
All right, fuck yeah.
Man.
Thanks for having us, man.
dude. Thanks for coming. All right.
Pound me, Daddy Kyle.
Pound me.
What?